Oh.
That sounds pretty scary.
Go ahead and everyone close your eyes, please, while I pass out tokens.
No,
Eyes
there's
can't
the remake.
close.
Congratulations, you may now open your eyes.
Sweet.
For me, it was that one episode of SpongeBob where his house starts talking to him and it burns down. That one gave me nightmares.
Oh, the procrastination episode.
Yes, that was the worst.
I didn't like the earthworms episode because not the earthworms, but the Bulgarian bullworm.
Oh yeah.
The Alaskan bullworm, I think.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah, that moment where like Sandy thinks she like defeated it, but it was just its tongue, and she's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
wrong.
Oh. Are we allowed to look?
Yes, you may now look.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I
I'm
happen
muted.
to leave, like, and come back after the rolls are
If we're
processed.
not allowed to look, I'm in big trouble.
Excuse me.
Why are the whole fairy tales so horrifying? Like, were the adult stories scary or just trying to traumatize the children? I think that they were
Okay, so we should have
supposed to have very strong moral lessons.
Has anyone read the play Antigone?
Yes.
That's the one with That's the prelude to our
It's the sequel.
Oh, it's the sequel to what's his
Oedipus.
name? It starts with an O.
Oedipus.
Oedipus, yeah.
Onomatopoeia.
That was a weird
my
story.
whole life I thought it
Oh,
was
sorry,
Angela.
I'm not doing a mesothelioma thing. I just got a retelling by Veronica Roth of Antigone, and I am showing it to chat, even if not to you. But it's called Arch Conspirator, and I'm really excited because Antigone is one of my favorite plays.
Do you guys love your onomatopoeias?
I do love my onomatopoeias.
Nice. Same.
What did you say about my grandma?
I'm surprised.
She's a lovely lady.
She is.
Hi.
We're gonna do it
Did you
this.
get my point?
I did get your point.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey.
Did that work? Seeing you guys point at people and things. Did you see what was going on?
I
there?
saw that I could point at someone. I didn't know what it meant. I had a bunch of X's.
I
and
didn't actually point.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we'll do that
My
in future
mother
nights. This
taught
is
me
a
not
little
to.
monster game.
Point at people.
For purposes of this game, pointing at night will be considered polite. Congratulations.
Okay.
So at the night, just to make things smoother, you'll point together and decide amongst yourselves who you want to make the big bad. Okay.
Okay.
It is a little monster game. Now is not a time to discuss your roles or anything like that, but you guys can say who you want to choose as the big bad. Okay.
Okay.
I'm pointing.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I agree.
GPS.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, I agree. I agree as well.
All right. Thanks, guys.
I hate I hate having GPS against me, but since he's on my side, definitely.
Okay, perfect. All right, everyone, go back to sleep. Thank you much.
That's bait. I'm not
I've
going to reply
ever-
to it.
Yeah, my headphones are messing up, and I'm not a big fan of it.
Yeah, I
I've
think
never been part of a Lil Monster trio.
Speaking
Yeah, I don't think I have either.
It
I
was
was
so much
evil in one
fun.
game though because I turned from the mesothelioma.
Oh.
Have your loved one been diagnosed with mesothelioma?
Yes, am I entitled to compensation?
You may be.
We think our cadaver actually had mesothelioma. We got like a pathology resident to come in and he looked at them. He's like, "Yep, those are definitely pleural plaques."
Oh.
Oh,
I'm not
you
sure.
sure? Are you
I think she
in
wrestled
school
with it a
for
little bit.
biology, anatomy?
Medical school. So we're just finishing up anatomy lab now.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Dude. That's pretty cool. Oh my goodness, my headphones are really gonna upset me.
Too sensitive or?
No, it's just they're plugged into a. I mean, I need to get new ones. They're plugged into my Scarlet, and I think the cord is bad. So it's like, you know, when your headphone cords get bad and you have to like twist them to like the right degree and they start to work again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's at that point in time.
Oh, that's frustrating.
Yeah, so sometimes I lose my bass, sometimes I lose treble, sometimes I just lose everything.
Hey, yeah, are you familiar with the cerenovus? I just want to check in.
No, this is the first time. for me,
Okay,
so
the cerenovus every night gets to choose any player, usually somebody on the other team, but doesn't have to be, and tell them that they are mad about being some character, good character specifically, or else they might be executed. Being mad about, so that means that they are going to need to publicly try to come forth with information to the town saying, I am the pixie. Try to convince the town they are the pixie or the poppy grower or things. And if they don't do that, I might choose to execute them as punishment. Does that make sense?
do you pick them? Do I pick them like right now, or do I have to tell them?
You pick them, yeah, and then I will tell them that somebody made them mad about being that. So they'll know that a cerenovus is in play. They will not know who the cerenovus is.
Interesting. Okay. When do I pick? Do I
Right
have to
now.
pick now?
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. That's a lot of pressure. I'll choose. I'll choose Dad to be gossip.
Perfect. All right. Thank you much.
All right.
Makes choices. Please do take notes.
Hey,
Peter,
Dad.
my man. Hey.
I have news for you.
Cool.
You have been made mad by the cerenovus that you are the gossip. That means that you are obliged to convince the town to tell people in town that you are actually the gossip. And if you don't do that, I might just choose to execute you. Only for tomorrow. Then we'll see what happens the next night. Does that make sense?
Okay. Sure.
Cool. Yeah. So you don't have to, but if you don't, then I might execute you. So there's a penalty.
You might execute me.
If I think it'll hurt you more to execute you than to let you live, and you don't try to convince people that you're the gossip, I certainly will. I will try to punish you if you don't. Look, okay? I will not be your friend in the game if you do not try to convince people you're the gossip. Okay. In the game, clarifying, it's important. Welcome back. What a nice welcome.
Cool.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I will punish you exactly.
That's living in the mountains for you, I guess.
That is gossip.
It is a nice view. If I end up getting a job that moves me out, I am gonna miss the view.
Hear ye! Fearmonger has chosen a target. Fear trembling.
Ooh.
No.
No.
How could this happen?
Nice.
Oh, Tyler got a rough hand. Who do we want to choose?
I had IHOP.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What did you have though? What did you have?
I had the split decision.
I know that one. That's 2 eggs. That's two French toast, and then is it 2 sausage and 2 bacon, or 1 sausage? I think it's 1 sausage and 1 bacon and 2 pancakes. Does it have hash browns still?
No, but I did pay extra for hash brown.
It used to have hash browns at one point, I think. Maybe not.
Ian's just gonna hate
I
So-
don't know.
Brie and
You
Bacon
were right.
Jacob.
It's a choice of up to it's 4 meats, so it's a choice of up to 2 and 2 of sausage and bacon, or 4 of 1 for the other. I
You can do
chose 4
ham
sausage.
also. They don't tell you, but you can do ham.
Yeah. I'm not a big ham person, but I did get a specialty. I pretty much ate the rest of what is this, caramel?
Caramel?
Oh, that's caramel. Nice.
Fearmonger and Madman. Yeah.
Oh, you have
that's
it with you right now?
Yes,
But-
I'm eating the pancakes now. I already ate while you guys were playing game
GPS
1. I was
needs to
crushing
nominate
my eggs,
that for it
sausage,
to work.
and French toast.
How fun.
But now I want to have the pancakes because I realized how they're doing it. It's a tres leches pancake.
Tres leche. Oh!
I
have to-
absolutely love tres leches.
Yeah, that's a good cake.
So personally, so I started working for IHOP while I was in high school, and I have 9 years of IHOPery under my belt. And seeing how prices, like what things came with and what things were priced at starting off, and how they like really bumped up the prices like later on, it's like maybe you don't know it right now, but IHOP does you dirty. It's
Yeah.
bless your heart. Like it's $16 for an omelet, I think these days. Back when I started working there, it was $12 for the steak, whatever, like a T-bone steak something, and now it's like $20 for a T-bone steak something. The omelets are freaking $16. That's ridiculous.
Wow.
Yeah, I wonder how
Sorry.
working in higher.
Restaurants, you know? Does anyone here do restaurant business?
I did. I worked at Outback.
Ooh,
I did.
how was that? You did. Where did you work?
I worked at the Italian restaurant that Ricky works at.
Oh, I did work at an
fun.
Italian restaurant too,
There-
but
there's
you guys don't
that
know what the name is.
May
It's
not
only
meet
family
to
owned.
make this a truly bad
Yeah.
situation.
What
I worked
He
what
could
was the
be
best-
okay for
Domino's
day one.
twice.
Yeah.
Oh.
We'll see.
Mhm.
We'll see what happens to them all.
Was it before Domino's was good or after?
I don't know. It was like the year before COVID and the year after. I took like a break, basically.
Yeah, I think that was after they changed the recipes.
I was utterly betrayed last night. Domino's is my favorite pizza, and I choked on Domino's pizza and died. So
gas.
who
Yeah,
poisoned my
Didn't make that.
Domino's? Who poisoned it?
Domino's.
I already quit, so
clearly.
it's not my fault.
Yeah.
Are we
It was
sure it was
because
poison, or did
all
he
along.
just eat too quickly and start choking?
AJ. Were you talking to us the whole time we couldn't hear you? I can't hear you. Peter, he's dead. You killed him. Okay, bye. AJ! Oh no, I'm not even sitting
No,
next
but
to
I
you.
do really like
well, Dad,
Domino's.
you
Do they
want-
want to sponsor
Oh,
us?
AJ,
Domino's.
you're
hey.
back.
I don't know. Might throw in a pixie to be weird in the 3 for 3, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Peter,
Hey, Peter.
leaning
Shake.
into politician, if that's what you're interested in. Yeah.
In
So
You
I
may or
think
may
I'll-
not have been whispering the whole night.
yeah, I think I'll just keep it very cash today. See what I can find out, and just do
He's
like
just
3
full
for
on
3s,
committing to
maybe
evil
2 for
team.
2s, and just give out random townsfolk rolls.
That's
Um,
amazing.
Cool. Okie doke. I'll check in with you
Okey-dokey.
later.
Enforcer, how you
Peter,
doing?
can you stick around?
Bye.
Yeah, what's up?
Hi, I'm bluffing savant.
Oh, perfect. Great, excellent.
Either savant or amnesiac or pixie savant.
You've got
Um,
options.
Yeah, let's see. Pixie, savant, and what else do I want to be? Amnesiac would probably be a good idea. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to come up in the nighttime with something, but good stuff.
Okay.
All right. Chat with you later.
Goodbye. No, he was claiming politician, and politician can switch teams, switch alignments at the very end of the game. So he found the evil team and has decided just to full send be evil. That's what he was doing.
Outsider.
I am a townsfolk.
Player and a hello. Actually, Tony, perfect question.
Yes.
Because I'm so confused on this, but I didn't want to take up the nighttime. Each night, choose a player and a character they become if not in play. If a demon is made, deaths tonight are arbitrary. Could you clarify?
Yeah, so you get to change people's character token. You can't create duplicate characters, but you can create new outsiders. You can create different minions. You can create a different big bad. If you create a new big bad for balancing reasons, deaths are arbitrary that night, and I will decide who and how many people die. And oftentimes, an extra person will die just as a tell to the evil team, including the old big bad. Like, you don't get to duplicate big bads. I mean, you can, but I probably won't let it happen. You do not change alignment. So if you make a good player an evil character, they still stay good. If you make an evil character a good character, if you make an evil player a good character, they stay evil. So it makes sense.
Okay. That part makes sense. And I'm assuming with Little Monster, yeah, because we actually talked about this a couple days ago. It's funny. I assume with Little Monster, we don't know the other, the ones that are not in play, correct? Because we're only minions?
Right, you get no buffs.
Okay. Oh, wow. That makes it hard. I guess we should just bide our time for today, and one of us try to get to GPS so that we don't raise suspicion. I'm good, Petoni.
Okay.
That's all I needed.
It's a gamble, potentially.
Indeed. Okay. Yeah.
Hey, Tony.
I
I took a bit of a risk revealing I'm damsel.
Yeah. And I will either gamble it or I will find somebody else. So.
Wow.
Yep. I have at least one person to check it now. So excellent. Thank you.
Holy crap, that's a risk.
Sit in a 3 for 3.
Absolutely. So do you want to go first or shall I?
I can go first.
Okay.
So I will tell you, I am either the balloonist.
He gambled with the gambler. How did he find evil? He must have just come out as
huntsman.
politician, and GPS must have been like,
Okay.
ooh.
Or the puzzlemaster.
Or puzzle. Okie dokie.
So I'm either an outsider or a character who adds an outsider to the game.
That's beautiful because I'm specifically coming around here. Are you an outsider or townsfolk? Whether or not you're town or outsider is exactly what I want to know from you. So thank you for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
True.
I'm either.
True, but a politician claim is a
the
weird one
juggler,
to bluff.
The gossip or the gambler. You know,
So he probably trusted
I've
him
got
on that.
things to
Yeah.
Help learn about, well, I guess, a little more. But
Last game, Tyler. That was pretty close.
What? Oh. It didn't feel that way from my perspective. But
Tyler, I'm so sorry that I painted you into a corner. I really liked how you played that game. It was fun to watch. Anyways, nominations. Hold on, is there a psychopath on the script? No. Nominations are open.
I would like to juggle.
Sure.
I would like to juggle Dad as the fearmonger, young Blake as the fearmonger, Majora as the fearmonger, Tyler as the fearmonger, and myself as the juggler.
Perfect.
I would like to juggle Will as the politician, Jens as the politician, AJ as the politician, Tyler as the politician, and Majora as the politician.
Okay.
Bree would like to juggle Majora as the vortox, and one second. Tyler as the al-hadikhia, yeah. Dad as the gossip, and Yenza as the little monster. I don't know if that would.
Little
Little monster.
Little monster. Yeah, little monster's not a player token. It's.
But it would mean I'm
okay.
carrying the little monster.
That's
Oh,
true.
okay,
Yeah.
cool. And then Kevin as the fearmonger.
Okay.
Majora would like to juggle GPS through AJ all as the fearmonger.
Okay. We haven't even got to gossips yet. Yes, I would like to gossip.
Dang.
Oh, sorry. Did I cut you off? Do you want to go?
Yeah, multiple times. But,
Go for it.
Tyler would like to juggle that Blake through GPS. One of them is the mezepheles. And I would also like to gossip that this is a little monster game.
I'm going to mute my mic right quick to close my stuff up.
Yenza would like to gossip. This is a Legion game.
GPS would like to
I think
gossip. Oh.
I
GPS
think
would like to gossip
fearmonger
that this is a
makes-
vortox game.
Oh, shoot.
Brianna would like to gossip that there's an amnesiac.
Dad would like to gossip that there's a goon.
You're the goon.
You're a goon.
Also,
Majora would like to
there's-
gossip that Dad is the goon.
If this is a Vortox game, we also need to consider who we're going to kill today.
Oh, yeah.
the
Oh,
fun
goon.
I'm the goon. Oh no, I'm the good.
I'm the good.
Change it.
Do we have anyone willing to die?
Don't
There's
everybody
a
I'll
joke
nominate
out there.
myself.
Tyler,
Tyler
nominates
nominates
himself. Tell us about it.
I think I'm a good kill today, just as a like preemptive one before we have any suspicions on anyone specific.
Okay.
Any further explanation as to why?
Not really, but
Okay.
And he's got
I
his
think this is pretty
information.
safe.
yeah, I don't think
Uh-huh.
an evil can cause distress with a play like this.
Yeah, especially because that takes away from fearmonger. If he's the fearmonger, then our team would win. So I think this is our safest move. Thank you, Tyler. You're such a hero.
All right.
Yeah, there's no boom dandy, no goblin.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like triple checked Boom Dandy. So
What if this is what if this is an atheist game and I broke the rules by giving you the wrong script?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Is that allowed?
Peter, I have a
Yes.
clarification question
Yes.
before this goes through. If a gossip were to say something like, "I gossip that Peter's charming," would someone still die in the night?
If you gossip what?
Like Peter is charming through information.
Oh,
Would you kill someone?
it's a good question. If a gossip legitimately made like a value judgment as their gossip,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I guess I would be able to choose. It would be my discretion. All right, with 6 votes, we'll put Tyler on the block.
Somebody needs to gossip because I want to see what happens.
2,
Oh, where's
3,
that ass clock ticker?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is just barely enough.
We got enough votes.
Any other nominations today?
Oh, the numbers were off for a bit.
Friend
It showed up
shake.
as 6 for me, so I was confused. Wait. Oh wait, never mind.
Majora's friendship.
I think that's my favorite
no.
compliment. You're friend shaped.
All right, closing nominations in 5. Tyler is executed and dies. And congratulations, go to sleep.
Yay.
Go to sleep.
It'd be a crazy play.
You put your hand
Override.
down, and I was like,
That was
but
That was
smart.
yeah, no,
AJ,
just
I
fine.
think.
Mm.
I never put my hand up, which I probably should have.
Oh,
Forgot who he was.
I stayed because the
Executing yourself so no one else can execute you.
Yeah, that was smart. That was well done.
That is beautiful.
For my nighttime routine, I like to
That was the best
one
play he
glass
could
of
make,
milk and
really.
read a book by the lamp.
Oh, that's actually kind
All right, we will ask.
Does
you-
anyone have any good impressions? besides Patrick Warburton?
I got Minnie Mouse, and that's about it.
Oh, nice.
Father,
I'm
how
working on a
are
Mickey Mouse.
you?
So now we got Mickey and Minnie. The only goofy I got is the Garsh. That's it.
Gorsh.
Garsh.
Oh, that's good.
Oh,
Interesting.
I'm playing some Kingdom Hearts, so I got some voice lines to practice.
Hmm.
You know, Patoni's favorite game.
Blake dies 3 times in the night.
Oh. Wake me up.
Oh, wake me up! Save me!
Have you all seen or I guess listened to the Goofy's murder trial?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yup, I do it again.
Messed
Yup.
up.
Yeah, it's really good.
Hey, I just wanted to make sure before I do this publicly. At this point, nobody can, or no minion can guess me and win the game, right?
As the damsel, all minions know
Yeah.
you are in play. If a minion publicly guesses you once, your team loses. Yeah, so unless you are brought back to life in some way that I can't see on this script, yeah, your ability is
Professor.
now out of play.
Oh, that's townsfolk only. Okay. So yeah, it's,
Well done.
thank you.
Hi.
hey, sorry. I think you tried to call me.
Oh, no, I'm just asking what your choice is.
Oh, okay. Could I make Jade puzzlemaster?
Jacob Jago? Puzzle Master?
Jade. Or Fate. I'm sorry, Fate.
Fate. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, Fate. Yeah.
Thank you much.
Okie dokie.
Memes and stuff that have risen up around it, and all that kind of stuff.
I do like the I do like the one where it's Mickey accusing, like, in the courtroom, and the judge is like, so what was it? It's like so no, never mind, because I'm just not remembering. He's got some unsavory words in it.
Hi. You have been made mad. Oh,
You're muted.
hi. Thank you. You have been made mad as the puzzle master. Are you familiar with madness?
No.
Okay, sweet, good. This is a great educational moment. So the only way this can happen at the night like this, I think in any script really, is cerenovus has made you mad that you are the puzzle master. Being mad about something means you are trying to convince the town. So if you do not come forward and try to convince the town in some way publicly that you are in fact the puzzle master, I might execute you.
Okay, so can I just announce it at any time? I feel like it.
You technically don't have to, but that is the invitation, and if you don't take up the invitation, who knows what I do? I might execute you if I feel like it.
So that means I'm not the professor anymore. I am the puzzle master.
You are the professor. You have been made
Okay.
mad that you are the puzzle master.
Okay, but I'm still the professor.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Got
Okay.
it.
Sweet. Goodbye.
Rewrite them and reek the rewards.
And write a script based on them, sell it to Hollywood for millions.
Exactly. Wait until you guys see my version of Romeo and Juliet.
Nomeo and Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, that's a weird movie.
Romeo and Juliet. But
Hey, you need to choose a player and what character you want to change them into.
Oh yeah, I thought I forgot something. So we'll still stick with Dad, and we'll turn him into gambler.
All right, thank you much. I think the gambler is in. Wait, hold on. So nothing happens.
And like religious person, and I made that like a bro character because of that.
the religious brother.
Brother.
Yeah,
Bro.
like I forget his name, but like instead of brother person, it was bro person.
That's funny. Get these two together.
I have to say, my senior year of high school English class was so fun. The teacher was awesome. I was sitting beside my best friend. It was great. I think the teacher enjoyed that and hated that at the exact same time.
That's a powerful combo.
But I enjoyed the amount of Shakespeare that we learned in that class.
Fear and trembling! The fearmonger has chosen the hubba.
Try again.
No, I don't think I will.
Record scratch.
As Shakespeare once said.
Did you know that the fearmonger is actually Johnny Bravo?
Johnny Bravo.
Humana.
A one-man army.
Do people have a favorite Shakespeare?
I like Twelfth Night.
I like William Shakespeare.
Oh. Good guy.
Macbeth is pretty good.
Somebody had like a pig head on their head or something at one time in the forest.
Midsummer
Night's Dream.
Yeah, that one.
I actually did my senior paper on Hamlet.
Nice.
Oh, cool. I need to read that one.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Hamlet myself.
I have not read much Shakespeare.
My favorite was Macbeth because you have to. I'm pretty positive it's Macbeth, where you have to do the soliloquy from it. That's what my class had to do for the assignment. We had to memorize the long lines of that one soliloquy where he's like, "Out, out, brief candle, tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow."
Oh yeah, he gets really
All right.
emo.
Yeah.
Gossip
I personally
was
liked Twilight.
it's a Legion game, so there is no gossip deck.
Jacob.
Edward or Jacob
Edward's a
right
creep.
now? Oh, Jacob? You're Team Jacob?
Yeah, I'm Team Jacob.
Oh my gosh.
I would
Thought
say
I knew you.
I'm Team Royals.
I'm Team Carlisle, but anyway.
Oh.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's a cool idea, like a vampire doctor. Like
Every single character in that franchise, apart from the main three characters, are the most interesting concepts. And then you've just got the beigest people put at the front.
Yeah, because Alice was like, she was in a sane asylum before she became a vampire.
Yeah.
What?
Jasper fought for the Confederacy
The
in the
Confederacy.
Civil War.
Jasper, yeah.
And there were some like evil Civil War vampires too that like turned him.
Like, there was just so much cool lore, and she was like, what about this incredibly boring love triangle? Why don't we focus our attention right here?
What about
Focus on
the
high school for the past 20 years.
I know, right? Ooh.
The most interesting clothes I can imagine. A beige pullover and khakis. Like,
Have you guys seen that one movie where like there's a zombie outbreak, and the zombie falls in love with the girl.
Warm Bodies.
Oh my!
Oh,
Well, I
yeah.
love Warm
Yes.
Bodies.
Surprisingly, quite a good movie.
It's
Crazy
so
part is,
good.
I was thinking, is he about to talk about warm bodies? I
Hey,
still
Tony,
remember
my
the day I
fifth
watched
night's
that
about
movie.
to end.
No, we haven't made it chaotic enough for Peter to be like, okay.
Also, not to jump backwards, but Much Ado About Nothing is my favorite Shakespeare.
Oh, really?
Who's shaking
Yeah.
a spear?
We all are. At you.
William is.
Oh no.
GPS owns a spear, doesn't he?
I do own a spear.
Nice.
I
What do
agree.
you
Much
do
ado about
with the
nothing. Like the
spear?
movie. The movie's incredible.
The Emma Thompson and Kenneth Branagh one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
I need to see that. I saw a version of Much Ado About Nothing with David Tennant.
And Catherine Tate.
Yeah, that was so
Oh.
fun.
So fun. Oh.
It's so funny because
saw the
I
other
was reading it and I stopped reading it right at the wedding because I was like, oh, I guess everything is just gonna get resolved. And so then I watched the David Tennant version. I was like, oh man, everything just whoa.
Yeah, sure, we can
Yeah.
talk about that.
Things got really
I don't know much about
intense after that.
Jade Dyer.
Very. My favorite line in
But
Shakespeare
of
comes
course,
from that play, and
that's
it is
his
literally just
professional
when
job.
Benedict
I
is
don't
like,
understand why that's a critique.
"For I will be horribly in love with her," and I'm like, "Yes." My guy
That's such a
gets it.
great line.
Oh, he's such a funny character.
Anybody seen Peaky Blinders?
I've seen a
No.
couple episodes.
No. You've seen a couple episodes? It's very good. It's very good.
I'm
Yeah,
2
it
seasons
is.
in.
You're 2 seasons in.
What-
Same.
Which show?
Nice.
Peaky Blinders.
Okay, I think we're
Oh,
only
man,
gonna
I
kill
watched a few
AJ
episodes. That thing
tonight.
is very well produced.
Oh, it's so
and
good.
I gotta watch it.
Yeah.
Gotta
Yeah,
finish
just let
watching.
just let you know what episode I'm on, because actually there's been some anime releases that took me off of it, but this shouldn't be a spoiler. I'm on the episode where it starts off like, today I killed a man.
in this episode, AJ dies in the night.
Rip.
I am mad that I am puzzle
Only
maker.
him.
Oh,
Oh.
Papa?
What
Oh.
Papa?
Papa, go.
Weird.
I need to say what I am now.
What do I do with
I
that?
was the gambler, which
I am mad.
is
Oh,
So,
Oh.
Yeah.
we'll have to clarify with that later.
Be mad about it. So you're not supposed
Yeah.
to say I'm mad about it, because now you're signaling that you are mad about it. And you're supposed to try to sell it
Yeah.
and not
Oh.
signal that it's a lie. I think. Peter, right?
What's the question?
If Fate is doing what she's supposed to and she's letting us know, I am mad that I am what did you say? A puzzle maker? That's accidentally that's signaling to everyone. People put it together. She's not supposed to say the I am mad part. Are you gonna kill her? Are you gonna kill her? It's not fair. She didn't mean it. Please don't kill her, Peter. Why would you do that?
Wait a minute. What am I
You're
missing?
so mean.
Wait, one player is drunk. Wait, what? Oh my gosh, I'm so confused. They are mad.
Do you
Yeah,
want
this
me to
character
talk to
more.
Fate, Yenza?
Yeah, I'm gonna go away. Bye bye.
Goodbye.
I have to die now, don't I?
Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see what I do. Okay.
Okay,
So
maybe I
madness.
misunderstood you.
Yeah. So madness is a technical term, and I don't think I explained this terribly well. So madness is a technical term in Clocktower. Being mad about something means you are trying to convince the town of that thing. So for example, if you want to come forward with information about, like if you're trying to tell the town, hey, I am the professor. Another way you can say that in Clocktower lingo is that Fate is being mad about being the professor. She is trying to convince the town that she's the professor, which in that case would be true, right? So it's a more technical term. You being made mad about being the puzzle master means that you are being invited forcefully to convince people that you are the puzzle master. Does that make sense?
Oh.
So it's
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like, on a game design level, think of it this way. There's poisonous and drunkenness where unknowingly you might be fed fake information and feed that information to the town. So that's a way of unknowingly adding misinformation to the game. Madness is similar, except this time you are fully informed and deliberately adding misinformation into the game. Does that make sense?
Okay.
It would help.
All right, so I. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so I shouldn't have said puzzle maker. I should have said professor. Right?
No, you should. You should. I mean, you can still claim professor, and I might execute you for that. Would be one option. Another option would be to go around the town trying to tell people that you are in fact the puzzle master. You've always been the puzzle master, or come up with some story about how you are the puzzle master. Maybe you got pit-hagged into the puzzle master. Like, try to the idea being mad about being the puzzle master means that you are trying to convince people in the town that you are in fact the puzzle master as publicly as possible. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah. And now I see my mistake.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a big mistake.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's kind of a nuanced technical game part.
See, I remember a game where I heard GPS say in the big group, I'm mad about this role, and I was like, oh, so I just announce it to everyone and they know that there's a cerenovus in play. Awesome.
Right. So if that's the way it worked, it would be incredibly unhelpful to the cerenovus, because their ability would be, hey, you get to tell the town that you're in the game. Like, that wouldn't really help the evil team at all. But the cerenovus being mad, making people mad, is a way of convincing townsfolk to come forward and add misinformation into the game. So then you can't always know who you're trusting. Does that make sense?
I gotcha. Dang it.
You're okay.
Whoever the cerenovus is, I really hate them right now.
So, especially since
kill me, it's fine.
No. But I do want to. So as a storyteller, since there's a clarification now, what I'm going to be looking for from you is trying to backpedal and explain a story of what happened. A possible story that I'll throw to you is that you got pit-hagged and turned into the puzzle master, something like that. And misunderstood the words. You just used the wrong word. So that could be an easy story that you add. Or if you want to embrace death, you can just say, yeah, I was made mad. There's a cerenovus in the game, and I might execute you for that. Or I might just let you live, in which case that might make you look suspicious, because saying that there's a cerenovus in the game and that you've been made mad without getting executed might make you look suspicious. Those sort of like double bluffs, that sort of thing. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And
I got it now.
chat loves you, by the way.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, they're very excited for you. We've got TC, we've got Duke, we've got Brenna, we've got North Send, Duke of Pizza. Yeah, they're all your fan.
Hi, I have no idea what I'm doing. Thanks for cheering me on.
All right, good luck. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Peter.
GPS, did you want to talk?
Okay. Yes, hi.
Hi.
Hi, I'm bluffing Savant again.
Perfect.
Probably at this rate it'll be Pixie Savant, because apparently AJ gambled me as the Savant and died, so...
Maybe he got killed by the big bad. There was only one death last night.
There was only one death last night, that's true.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. Or I just might come out as the Pixie.
You could do.
Assuming that there's not another Pixie. But if there is, then they'll have to out themselves and not get their ability.
That's true.
So honestly, kind of a win-win.
That's true. These are all pieces of information that conform to reality in various ways.
Yep, they certainly could. All right. Talk to you later.
Bye.
That's good.
All right. That sounds good to me. All right. Good
Yeah.
luck.
That's pretty typical. GPS's video oftentimes struggles.
Did you just now speak to him?
Yeah, I spoke to him before I spoke to Bree. So Bree had said that she's the juggler.
Spoke to me before Yenza did, right before. So
Okay. So, couple things. AJ says that he was a gambler and he gambled Kevin, and Kevin died. Now, so they're assuming, okay, either it's a little monster and but Tony just chose it random and it happened to be AJ, which if he did, that'd be dope. It'd help us out, but who knows? But he also it doesn't, you know,
Did that
take
happen?
away the idea that he died because
Circle.
Okay.
So yeah.
So, yeah, okay, but you're an outsider now that's not part of the normal outsider group. That's
Exactly.
weird.
Peter
Okay.
explained it.
Yeah, I didn't think about pit-hag making outsiders, which is very strong.
Mm-hmm. It is, honestly.
I just don't know what to do. I don't know how to
You
play
wanna
this role.
You want to find a drunk person, and then, like, because there's no other way for people to be drunk.
And so based on what I've heard,
Okay.
so I'll
Botsy, that's
I'll-
perfect timing. I
I'll
didn't
give
even
you a 3 for
hear
3 for
that.
now, and at some point in the future, once I use my ability, I can narrow it down more. So I am either the balloonist, the huntsman, or the puzzle maker. So I'm either an outsider or a character who can add an outsider to the game.
Okay, that's interesting. Cool.
Additionally, Yenza's claims are a bit weird, because the 3 for 3 she gave me, 2 of those 3 have been hard claimed by other people already.
whoa.
Whoa.
We have a bop on the playlist
Hello?
right now.
Hello.
So you can all be
Hello.
jealous. Nominations are open.
Hello there.
Yenza would like to gossip that this is Little Monster Game.
Perfect, thank you.
You're so welcome.
GPS would like to gossip that the noble is drunk.
So
Thank you.
I'm dead, so I can't really gossip, but I'd like to say I am the damsel, which is why I wanted myself executed, so that there was no chance of a minion outing me.
Gotcha.
Because I checked with Peter, they can't do that anymore.
Interesting.
But I have heard of another
job.
another reason for an outsider to exist. So don't just assume an outsider is bad because of me.
Right.
Yeah. Interesting.
I mean, also the huntsman could have added that damsel.
That's true.
Huh.
GPS nominates Jacob.
GPS nominates
Whoa.
Jacob. Tell us about it.
Whoa.
So Fate claimed that she was she was mad and she was the puzzle master. Jacob whispered to me that he was the puzzle master. So that's a double claim.
No. Couldn't she be the pixie?
Oh yeah.
Hold on. First, Jacob, your response. Unless GPS, are you still going?
I would just say that Pixie is only for townsfolk, not for outsiders.
Jacob, your response.
Yeah, Pixie wouldn't work. But yeah, no, I have been giving out that I'm either the juggler or the puzzle master, and yes, I am the puzzle master, so I don't know why this would come about.
We meet again.
We meet again. We've got to
meet
stop
again.
meeting like this.
We
truly.
got it.
That is weird.
It could be cerenovus.
Well,
This
okay,
isn't
so
like
also
a hard thing.
right, exactly. Yeah, there's a lot of reasons. Also, I just want to clarify, and Peter, you might correct me if I'm wrong, but it says you start knowing one and play townsfolk. If you were made mad that you were this character, you gain their ability when they die. You don't have to be made mad about being that character. Is this correct?
That's true. Yeah.
I think I may have chose the wrong words too. I misunderstood the role a little bit, and it was explained better to me, so I wouldn't
Yeah.
go off of my word exactly. I misunderstood things, and I think I worded things incorrectly.
So, are you claiming Puzzlemaster, or are you not claiming Puzzlemaster?
I am claiming Puzzlemaster, possibly made by a pit-hag.
Okay. But that would still mean that Jacob couldn't be the Puzzlemaster, because
Yeah,
the pit-hag can only make characters that aren't in play.
Yeah, there can never be two of the same role besides Legion.
Yeah.
Maybe some weird edge cases that can't happen here.
Huh.
I think that
That's
Jacob's
fascinating.
probably a minion.
Why would you think that?
I don't know. Yes.
No, I think Jacob is our true puzzle master, and then Fate was very clearly turned into a puzzle master. Like I think
That
she
can't happen.
recognizes that she's.
That
Pit-hag.
can't happen.
If
Pit-hag
there's a,
cannot,
yeah.
Pit-hag cannot transform a character that is someone into a character that is already in play.
Which one was
If
I
they
reading?
pick a
Oh,
character
sorry.
who's already in play,
Cerenovus?
it has no effect.
She could be cerenovus.
Cerenovus or Pixie. Yeah, there's so many
But-
things, and we're endangering her at this point to ask her to clarify. But I think that's what
Yeah.
happened.
But
Could be.
she can't be Pixie because Pixie relates to a townsfolk, not an outsider.
No,
And
it says if. Not specifically. You know about a townsfolk, but you could be made mad about being any character. It doesn't say townsfolk, unless Peter, if I'm wrong, you
It's-
can correct me.
oh, but if you were
It's
mad that
this
you were this
character, which is
character, the
townsfolk.
townsfolk character. So if she
If-
wanted to get the
if you-
ability,
Do you want a clarifier? Pixie rule is you start knowing one in play townsfolk. If you were mad that you were this character, you gain their ability when you die. So so a pixie has to be targeted on a townsfolk, cannot be targeted on an outsider.
Okay.
yeah. So the only thing it could be would be Cerenovus, but if they did come into the room and go, "I'm mad that this," and that would be
But I think that
wild to
she-
leave living.
That's the thing. She didn't.
I don't know why I'm
understand, and
arguing for this, but
Right. So the thing is that I think she very clearly didn't understand, and Peter, we talked about it, and Peter and her had a chat. So I think he cleared it up that she's not allowed to say she's mad about
Okay.
it. So Fate realizes now her mistakes, and she recognizes that she is the true puzzle master, and Jacob is the faker. She recognizes that.
I feel like I'm being lectured in the principal's office right now. I learned her mistake, everyone.
All right, I'm gonna run the votes. 5 votes will put Jago on the block.
I'm
Early.
okay.
Do it, Bree.
Big hand is
I
gone.
believe in you.
I'm a bit confused about Bree's vote, but
Someone. Well, just because we have a double claim and we have to kill someone.
0 votes
That's
is not
probably
enough.
good.
Any other nominations?
Yenza nominates Tyler.
Yenza nominates Tyler. Tell us about it.
He doesn't look dead enough.
Good enough for me.
Oh,
Tyler, you're
Rule
fun.
number
choice of the
Rule number
first
2.
person to nominate me at least.
Let's get
my
exactly
double
5 on
number
this.
shows me. This
Uh,
might
oh,
be
wait,
a
do we-
fearmonger play.
Oh,
That's
So I
true.
think we should have a second
Dang it.
person nominate me.
Oh.
If that's the case, then
Well,
AJ,
wait,
can you
you
nominate
can't be
yourself?
nominated a second time.
Right. No.
Dead
No.
people
Oh,
can't nominate.
Someone nominate
Oh, you
AJ.
can't. Then
We
have
need
to go
someone
for-
everyone trusts to
Oh.
nominate AJ then, or we execute someone else.
Hey! I'm trustworthy.
But you,
Going to do a nomination.
I can.
All right, I'm gonna run the votes. 5 will put Tyler on the block.
Since Majora's a random person instead of the one who wants to nominate, it's a lot safer.
I'm a random
Well,
person
I
too.
mean-
The reason I want to nominate is for the vortox.
2, 3.
The person who nominates
Not enough.
when in a fearmonger game is not necessarily random anymore. AJ
So,
chose Majora, so he
I-
wasn't.
I am willing to nominate whoever. I can nominate AJ, or I can nominate anyone else that town wants.
And I'd like to. I would nominate GPS at this point if I were able to, and would.
Why would you nominate GPS?
Well,
Majora nominates
Yes,
GPS and gives it over to AJ.
AJ, make your case.
so I was the gambler. I was sneaky in how I got my hard claims, but GPS gave me one. I gambled it, and I'm now dead. It could be a vortox who just picked me, and so I died. Or it could be that my ability killed me, and that satisfies the little monsters. Somebody died at night. And I would like to hear what GPS has to say.
Yeah. So there are reasons why, if there are certainly reasons why on this script, especially why someone could claim something for a very good reason, very hard. I just to come out with it, like, well, AJ said, I'm the savant. I can give my 2 days worth of info. Might very well die tonight, but if you guys, I'm the savant. I'm the savant. I will tell you that night one, the information that I got is that there is an additional outsider in play, or the noble is drunk. The second one that I got is that there is a cerenovus in play, or there's a vortox in play. If you choose to execute me, that's fine. That'll be okay. All I'm saying is that, yeah.
I think
I'm
that would be
also
good
the-
to clear worlds. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah,
sorry.
I'm also the juggler, and I juggled yesterday, and I got one roll as being correct, and one of those was Kevin as the fearmonger. So if we don't have a vortox game, it could maybe be that.
What was your full juggle, Brie?
It was Dad as gossip, Majora as vortox, Yenza as little monster, Tyler as al-hadikhia, and then Kevin as fearmonger.
Interesting.
I'd also point out that
Say that all again. I'm so sorry.
Okay. It was Dad as gossip, Majora as vortox, Tyler as the al-hadikhia or whatever, Yenza as little monster, and then Kevin as fearmonger.
And what number did you get?
I got one.
One.
And why are you confident that that's me as the fearmonger?
Yeah.
Because Dad said that was actually a bluff. So that narrows it down to 4. Tyler is dead, so he can't be the al-hadikhia. So then it narrows it down to 3.
What was a bluff?
His
Gossip.
bluff was gossip.
Dad's bluff was gossip.
He claimed gossip to her, but after she juggled and revealed she was juggler to him, he said, "Oh no, I was faking that. That wasn't my actual role."
Okay, so that's 1 out of 5.
And then I juggled Tyler as the al-hadikhia, which is one of the big bads, so I don't think he would
That's true, and
nominate
he's dead.
himself. Yeah, so
Okay,
that narrows it down
Which
to
would
3.
leave
So
Yumi and Yenza as evil pings. So according to Bree's information, one of us 3 has to be the evil role she picked us as.
What was the one that she did for GPS? That was so much and hard to write down. GPS.
Fearmonger.
Fearmonger.
Fear.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like I said, kill me if you want to. That's fine.
Okay.
There are 2 evil pings on me, so honestly, it'd probably be unwise to leave me alive. But there you go. That's all I got.
Interesting.
I also
Yeah.
think it's telling that. I mean, AJ made a great point that if he did die, if it were a little monster game, or he just were targeted at night, then that would throw a lot of suspicion on me as the fearmonger and not the savant. But I'm the savant, so.
Okay. Well, you're
All
an
right.
added savant with bad information against you, so I think this is a really good kill. Sorry.
Okay.
Going to run the
I would
votes.
also point out that the from that information, if it's true information or if it's proper information, that there is a vortox in play as a piece of information means that there is not a vortox in play,
Well, it would mean that all of my information were garbage.
It
including
would mean
Right.
that all your information is
Including-
false,
yeah, including
which means
vortox,
that there
which-
isn't a vortox.
Yeah.
If there's a
Has
vortox,
anyone
then there
rec-
isn't a vortox.
Has anyone received information to the contrary that
So
it could be
I
vortox?
No.
I'm just pointing that out. It's just an interesting thing. about
So
the
far, we're
information.
trusting our information pretty well. So I think that because I know who I am, I'm crossing all of this off, and I think that GPS and GPS being the fearmonger is the most likely.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
All
what
right.
you think. I can't change your mind.
Gonna run the votes. 5 will put GPS on the block. One,
Bree,
two,
can you remind me who you said Majora might be as juggler?
3,
Vortox.
Vortox.
4,
Yeah.
Vortox,
5
okay.
is enough. Any other nominations today?
I think it's
Da-da-da-da-da.
Closing nominations in 5, 4.
Shoot. Oh shoot. Sorry.
You okay?
GPS is executed and dies. And everyone goes to
awkward
sleep.
timing.
What do you guys think happened?
Ryan probably
The
needs something.
axolotl escaped.
The most likely case.
Does she have an actual axolotl?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Mochi.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's such a
They
cute
did
name.
get a lot of mileage out of that one.
Sure,
I
he's
thought that was
gotten
throwaway
so freaking
information,
big.
honestly.
How big is he?
How big do axolotls get?
He's gonna be like, once he Jens, are you back? No, she's not back yet. I feel like he's like 4 or 5 inches.
Yeah, that sounds about
Right
right.
now?
Oh.
And I've only seen him on camera, so I'm just kind of guessing at this point.
It'd be
Man, that's so crazy.
It'd be
Do
really
they
funny
breathe?
if Blake actually made
Are
Fate
they like fish? Do
the
they
puzzle
need air?
master right
I don't
now.
know.
I feel like I think they're in like the newt family.
Oh.
I think, or
He
might
couldn't.
be.
He
Hold
couldn't
on,
have
I
drank
gotta
the
look this up.
axolotl
I
water
don't
because the
know.
axolotl water is
Turn
here.
me
It's not
into
at the
a newt.
apartment.
Got better.
Yeah, 6 to 18 inches.
They are an amphibian.
Oh wow. That's so weird.
They
Yeah.
it's actually I forget the full name for them. They're actually technically considered adult fetuses.
There, yeah, I'm here. I heard you. Hey, Yenza, you have axolotl facts. I'm like, yes, I do. I want to tell you all of them. So, in the same way, it would be like if a frog stayed a tadpole all of its life and just lived that way. They are tadpoles of salamanders. So, if you find a axolotl in the wild, you most likely just found a tadpole of a salamander. And they are fully aquatic. They are like fish. They can't breathe oxygen. Until like if you have an actual tadpole of a salamander, then it becomes.
Hey.
Hey, what would you like to do?
What's up?
Good night, dude. Thanks for coming by.
I would like to. I guess I would like to pick Yenza, and I would like to put her as amnesiac.
Perfect.
Let's go for it.
All right. Thank you much.
Made that up.
I think you meant
They're
bronchial too.
they're endangered. They're an endangered species in the wild, but they've been bred in captivity as pets. So if someone says, "Oh, you can't have an axolotl; it's an endangered species," no, because at this point we don't have wild axolotls. We don't have true axolotls. We have axolotls that have been genetically altered so they can be proper pets, and they have
Yeah.
pretty colors.
And
Are
they
you telling me
friend
that
shade.
my axolotl is genetically modified?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, one last piece of information. Madness only lasts for 1 day, so you are no longer mad, and you can speak freely about whatever you want to tomorrow.
So I can speak freely and not be executed.
Yes, you can tell people that you were made mad yesterday. You can clear all that up. You can do anything you want.
Awesome.
Just so sleepy, but I can't sleep. It's like I'm like.
Is this a bit?
No, it's like what's that thing called when you can't sleep? and it starts with
Insomnia?
an-
Oh,
Insomnia.
yeah, it's like I've got
Amnesiac?
insomnia or something. No, it's like
Suffering?
insomnia.
Neoteny, that's the word I was looking for. Neoteny.
Neoteny, what's that mean?
Neoteny means, I'm glad you asked. Neoteny is called juvenilization. It's the delaying or slowing of the physiological or somatic development of an organism. It's your axolotl.
Oh, my
Aw.
axolotl is that.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's so
A
cool.
little big baby.
A little big pig. Wait. The coolest thing about axolotls, which makes them magical, is that they can regenerate just about any part of the body to the point where they can even regenerate a part of their brain and like just perfectly recreate it.
Yes, they can regenerate a part of their brain and a part of their spinal cord.
Wow.
Crazy business, yeah.
Mhm.
That's insane.
I feel like we need that
That
technology.
could be.
I don't.
I was
that's
gonna say
what
that could be huge for like human spine. Like if you get your nerves damaged in your spine.
Yeah.
So axolotls are very much in the process of becoming as big as lab mice, if that makes sense. Like in the same way that we experiment on mice, well, now we're doing that with axolotls because there's a lot we can learn from them for science.
Yeah.
Which is sad.
And if
We
like
learned
them,
about
they grow. That was a joke.
You know how you were talking about like not being able to close your eyes?
Uh-huh.
So we learned about a condition. If you have damage to a certain nerve, you're not able to control the muscle that closes your eyelids. So those people can't close that eyelid when they're trying to fall asleep.
Oh, that's
my
not
God.
cool.
Oh.
So what some surgeons do is they sew really
Their
tiny
eyes shut.
gold weights to like the tips of their eyes so that when they lie down, so like the weights are
Oh,
light enough
goodness.
that the eye stays open, but they're just heavy enough so that when you lie down, the weights pull that eyelid closed.
Like
And gold-
like those
Interesting.
old baby dolls, old timey baby dolls. You lay them down and their eyes would just close because of some weird weight magic. That's crazy.
Yeah, like that.
Wow. Creepy.
I don't know if my grandmother's heard of that because my grandma
gonna-
had a stroke when she
We're
was a
gonna make
child,
Dad
so,
gossip Dad
or
and
she had
have
something
that count as the
happen,
little monster.
and they had to do surgery, and they actually clipped the nerve on the left side of her face. It sags a bit.
Okay.
I don't like
Yeah.
that. I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
It's like cutting
She's-
tendons.
Yeah, she's had it ever since she was a kid, though. So, but like her left eye would like when she goes to sleep, you could see her eye roll up into the eyelid, but the eyelid kind of is only halfway, so her eye's still kind of uncovered a bit.
Interesting.
Yeah. So you guys want to learn some zoology facts?
Yes.
I would
Oh,
love
yes.
to.
Perfect. Do you guys how much knowledge do you guys have of elephants?
Thank you for
3.
the bit. Oh no.
At least one.
Nice.
Yeah,
Did you guys
I know at least one fun fact.
Oh, Majora.
That's
please don't
gonna
share the fun
confirm
facts.
him as
I want to know
Not
what this real
townsfolk.
fact is, though. Also, both of them.
So the
I will
gossip.
do mine first because I
Yenza
am
gossip
scared,
that it's a little monster.
considering...
Yenza gossip that it's a little monster game during the day, which means that each day you make a public statement. Tonight, if it was true, a player dies. Since it is a little monster game, then somebody dies to the gossip, and I chose Dad.
Digitigrades means it's the type of animals that walk on their tippy toes. So like wolves, dogs, cats, things like that. What you see in the elephant's foot, because it looks like it doesn't even walk on its toes. If you took an x-ray of it, the skeleton is actually on the toes, and then underneath the heel, because of how big they are, they need to have a lot of cushion to walk, kind of like how our heels operate.
They've got a
So it's all fat at like a 45-degree angle
Rip Dad.
underneath their actual skeletal heel, so they can walk perfectly fine.
This is why skeletons are terrifying.
Yeah. Majora, what's yours?
I just DM'd you.
Thank you for the gifted
Ah.
sub.
Oh,
Nice.
same with rats.
Thank you. Oh, and to pause. That's
interesting.
great. All right, let's wake everybody
Yeah.
up.
Well, a
Then
little
we
bit
need
before
to
morning,
know-
but
Nobody,
yeah.
nobody asked what's going
Good
on.
morning, and everyone. Thank you for coming to the funeral of our dear father. Rest in peace.
Monster!
Leg
He
ass.
died as he lived.
Oh my god!
Dirty rat.
Oh.
Whoever did that is a monster. Little. Wait. Little monster.
Not the puzzle maker. I am
Uh-huh.
the professor, and I tried to bring back GPS last night, and he did not come back alive.
Yay! He's dead. He can stay dead. I can't do that. Okay, so we got him. I think that this is not a Dad died. This is I don't think this
Dad
is a
died.
vortox game because that information
it's-
sounded like it checked out. Sort of, unless it's all no, right. That's one. That would be one if that's correct. I have to ask Peter about my amnesiac abilities in a little bit here. But Dagnab, I don't think that's trying to do words. I think this is al-hadikhia. No, because I haven't chosen the three people. Dagnabbit! What is happening? That means it's
I don't know,
has to
but
be
I'm
vortox.
looking.
It's a vortox game. It has to be.
I'm looking at the people who didn't pick GPS, which is Will, Young Blake, and Majora.
Okay.
Who they did not vote on GPS.
So
I wrote down who
are we-
didn't vote.
Oh, I'm so confused now. Then.
Yeah, I think that's what we should do.
Do you know, Tyler? Who said they were the noble? Do we know who the noble was? I need to get those names from them.
No, I don't remember. I think they said Dad was the gossip.
He's not
And
the
then
gossip.
He's
Dad
not the
bluffed
gossip.
She
the
thinks her gossip didn't go
Yeah.
through. Poor
Who's
thing.
Dad then?
She doesn't
I
realize
never got that from him.
that her gossip death can count as the little monster death.
But he's
AJ
not
will
the
probably
gossip.
clear that up.
Yeah.
I feel like Poppy Grower would make sense because I think the evil team might be like I don't think they know each other, maybe. But then that
Yeah,
would mean we
exactly.
don't have a little monster game. I think.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what kind of game this is. You know,
And you-
we've got Little Monster, we've got Vortox, people seeing Vortox, and I just then you've got the pit-hag. So I'm just confused, and me being a noob at this game makes it even worse because I'm just trying to like freaking, you know, okay, so what are all these scenarios, you know? So,
Right.
but
And you said your roles were Poppy Grower, Amnesiac, or what was the third one?
general,
General. Okay. Oh, General would be cool.
yeah.
The general.
Oh,
Yup,
man.
yup.
Or if she's mad and also the puzzle master.
Mm,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So if you had like a suspicion, who would it be on?
Maybe Will.
Maybe Will.
Yeah.
Why is that? Is that because you're ping?
Yeah, I was just so sorry. Last night, before I
GPS
died,
goes
I was
full
planning on
Socratic
putting myself
method when
in
he's
Will
evil.
just to like see how that shook out.
Oh,
And helps people figure out the
yeah.
truth.
yeah.
So
Because you couldn't double check.
yeah,
That's a huge bummer.
It's
Yeah.
hilarious. He just
know.
asks questions.
win 'em
He
all.
doesn't say
win
anything.
'em all.
It's so funny.
Indeed.
It's
Alright,
hard.
good talk.
It's hard to bluff.
Pretty safe on my books.
Hey, Fate, want
I-
to talk?
Hi.
Hey.
I am not the puzzle maker, but I don't have to worry about dying today. Thank you, Peter.
Oh, great. Okay, because you
Uh,
weren't told again that you're mad. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's great. Okay,
Mhm.
yeah, because I was
And
wondering.
I did a thing.
You did a thing. You
I
are
did
a
a
role
thing.
that does a thing.
I am a role that does a thing. I
Okay.
am the professor, and I tried to bring back GPS last night, and he did not come back alive.
Oh, that's
is
real
making
good.
moves.
That's
It's
real
great to
good. I've been
see.
messaging him a lot because I was not getting a good read on him, and then the
Mhm.
AJ thing also lined up. But that's solid information. That's incredible. Cool. Okay, well, in that case, I think you're pretty much confirmed given our like double claim history and then this. So and
I
the
messed
weird
up,
way
but I
that
saved it.
cerenovus. Yeah. So I'm gonna tell you, you cannot tell anyone this. You really cannot tell anyone this. I'm
Okay.
actually the poppy grower, and that's why I am bluffing as other things because I cannot die, and I was worried about that execution, but I was pretty certain it wasn't going to go through, which is
Mhm.
why I didn't fight too hard because I didn't want to raise suspicions about like, oh, he's an important role and get myself killed. Either, 'cause
Jacob
we
is
could
still
have a
working
Vortox who
it.
is
I am
cheating.
impressed.
So that's
So impressed.
Weirds me out. Unless
All
GPS
right.
Is new,
was
right?
cerenovus, which would actually line up with a lot of stuff.
So many
Yeah, that kind of
plans.
makes sense.
We'll
Kinda
see
makes
if any of
sense.
them work.
So I think the conclusion is GPS was probably cerenovus,
You know,
but we can't know for sure. It could be cerenovus misleading us.
so the minions could also give the
Yeah.
little monster to Jacob
Yeah,
Jago.
I was reading.
They might win based off
As soon
numbers.
as she said mad, I was like, okay, probably cerenovus,
Yeah,
and I was just
she-
like, it's an interesting role.
Yeah.
To say the
She
least.
had a long
Yeah.
talk with Pitani about that.
Yeah.
Because he was gone for
Gotcha.
like half a day.
Sorry.
Nominations are open.
Jensen
Quick
nominated
question. I
Majora.
was
Yed's a nominee too.
Sorry, do you want to do your question first?
I was just gonna say I was in the bathroom. Was there any announcement about fearmonger picking a new target?
No.
There was no fearmonger.
There's
in
no-
Okay.
target.
All good. Make your case.
I believe very firmly that this is a Vortox game. There's information that I don't think fully lines up. And I think that Bree, I think she was right to juggle GPS as potentially fearmonger, which is right on the nose. Bree, how did you get that? And because, the other names that she threw out there, I feel like, Tyler, he's cleared, he's dead. Dad and myself, I know that I can clear Dad and I can clear myself. And then so I'm looking at Majora and GPS, but she only got a 1, and I think she was supposed to get a 2, which doesn't mean that Majora has to be the Vortox, but I think this is a Vortox game, and it doesn't make sense if she got a correct 1 information, so I would like to execute the other person she got a 1 on. And even if this isn't a Vortox game, we could execute people that she got that 1 on.
Quick clarifier: did you nominate Majora?
I did. That was my case.
Okay, great.
Majora,
Majora,
your
your response.
So I have hard claimed to Tyler and AJ. I can't remember if I hard claimed to Bree. I've given out 3 for 3s to a lot of people, and I feel like all of my information thus far has added up. If Town really wants to execute me, I am fine with it, but I would prefer not to be executed at this point.
Who would you want to execute, Majora?
I would say go for a corpse again. Let Town decide which corpse they want to do just for Vortox. Because I feel like I was suspicious of GPS or Yenza, and I was more sus of GPS. Other than that, I haven't heard any more information of potential evil pings. So I would say execute a corpse unless someone has gotten information to make someone else look suspicious.
All right. 4 votes. We'll put
Yeah, we
Majora
gotta-
on the block.
Oh, I shouldn't. I mean, I'm the one doing it, but you guys can nominate a corpse too. I'll vote for that also.
Since
3.
fearmonger didn't change, I'm wondering if
I think we
maybe
did get GPS.
Dad is the right choice.
Yeah, Dad would be a good choice, probably.
Kill me.
Unless it was a trap.
As long as it's not like Majora, I think, was the one who suggested kill a corpse, so
Have
I
you
think
guys
someone else
considered?
should
Someone-
nominate Dad.
Have you guys
someone
considered that
besides
being
me should
framed as the
nominate Dad.
fearmonger?
I
I mean, seriously, all my
nominate
information
Dad.
lines up.
Jago
what was that,
nominates Dad. Tell us about it.
Sorry.
Sorry, Kevin, did you want to say something?
I said it's. Have you guys considered that the fearmonger might be framing me as the fearmonger?
Yeah.
Okay.
Either
I've
way, they
considered
didn't
it.
pick. They didn't pick a new person last night, so Dad is safe.
And I didn't nominate yesterday. Yeah, I would
Dad,
like
don't
to kill
use
a
your
corpse
ghost
to make
vote.
sure.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Like,
I
can we
would
get
like to
some
kick-
live
I would
votes
like
on
to
this?
kick a corpse around, please.
Dad, your response.
I don't have a response. I'm dead.
All
Dad,
right.
do you mind if I ask who you were? I'm so sorry. In the middle
You
of your
can ask.
execution. Will you tell me though?
Hang on.
He was Dad.
Oh, hi, Dad.
Aww.
I'm so dead.
I was not so dead.
Sorry.
Dad dead.
What?
The
Dad went to go
You
get
okay,
milk and
Yenza?
come back.
Yeah, I'm
Bless you,
just
Yenza.
sneezing.
Bless
Um,
you.
Okay.
yeah, I was the one who tells fortunes.
Do you have information you can share?
I do.
Do it. Please.
Well, the first night I picked Bree and Jacob and got a no. And then the second night I picked GPS and Will and got a yes. And then I died.
All right.
Well.
4 votes will put Clover Dad on the block.
Since the GPS died, then.
Oh yeah, he's already dead. You can
Yeah.
execute dead people.
I did.
3, 4.
Oh.
Which
is
I think
enough.
would point towards Will either being the big bad or the false ping.
Yenza would like to gossip. This is a Vortox game, by the way.
Didn't you gossip Lil Monster last time?
Yeah. I want to gossip all
So-
of them.
We know it's Lil Monster or Vortox. If you do this, there's just gonna be a kill if you gossip. You're killing somebody unnecessarily if you
Too late. I already did it.
are gossip and didn't get a kill before.
I already did it. It's too late.
Also, Bree nominates GPS.
Bree nominates GPS. Tell us about it.
Just in case, I think this is a little bit, just on the off chance that like Dad is framed as the fearmonger or something. It's just another option.
Well,
Or
Dad is
GPS was framed.
Like if he was chosen last time.
Yeah,
and
he
it
was the
changed.
second one, and then like the big bad killed him. Which, yeah.
GPS, your response.
That'd be big brain.
I've been framed.
Great. 4 votes will tie. 5 will put GPS on the block.
I vote for this in my heart, even though, like, even if I were alive, I wouldn't.
Do you vote for this in
Because
your
I'm
heart of hearts?
In the heart of the cards, I voted for this.
In the powerhouse of the cell.
All right.
The mitochondria.
No, it's the
What did you say about my
mesothelioma.
grandmother?
It's the mesothelioma, the powerhouse of the cell.
Yenza is executed and dies, and everyone goes to sleep.
Oh!
Oh
Wait,
my goodness.
what? Was Yenza ever nominated?
So we have a Vortox game?
She was.
So I think,
No.
I think that would be Ceramad.
I don't think,
Yenza broke
I don't think
madness.
she was nominated.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
She was
say
supposed to
anything just
be.
now.
She was supposed to be the amnesiac.
You did
Yeah.
gossip.
Oh, I did. Well,
Yeah.
no, that doesn't mean that I was claiming gossip. That I guess it does.
You were the only
I was trying
person
to
who
hide-
gossiped.
Yeah, no one
Yeah.
gossiped with me.
Oh,
Tagnab.
Oh, sorry.
that's rough, buddy.
I didn't mean to legitimately gossip openly. That sucks.
What were
I
you?
can talk
She
about
also-
what I learned tomorrow.
Okay.
To be clear, she might have gotten away with the gossip. Well, I don't know. But Rainbow, you made a good point. But also, like, she kind of hinted at being the amnesiac softly to Fate, and that was it. That's not being mad that you're the amnesiac by any stretch of the imagination.
Girl, and they went through the woods and they found a house made of candy, and inside was a beautifully disgusting hag that was like, "Oh, I'm gonna cook you up, gonna eat you." And that's my story of Handsome.
Yeah, yeah, it was
Tune in
definitely
for
pretty
part
weak.
2.
I'm ready for part
Hansel
2
and
now.
Gretel for millennials or Gen Zers.
I just got a great graphic adaptation of a Neil Gaiman short story called Chivalry about an old lady who finds the Holy Grail in a charity shop.
Wow, I love that.
Yeah.
It's very cute, and the
Yeah.
illustrations are incredible.
Like-
And like she just takes it home with her for 30 pence and puts it on her mantelpiece up by a picture of her late husband and a China dog. And then Sir Galahad turns up at her house looking for the Holy Grail and keeps trying to like bring her better and better things to get her to give it to him. It's great.
That is so funny.
It's fantastic. Highly recommend.
Interesting choice.
However, I have read a life-changing book since last week, I think, that I also want to recommend. Sorry for the constant recommendations, guys.
I'm here for it.
I don't think I mentioned this last week, but it's called Absent in the Spring, and it's by Agatha Christie. She wrote like 6 novels under a pen
Yeah, it
name,
is definitely creating
when she wanted
chaos.
to get away from like crime writing.
All right, I'm thinking. So Fate has just been made into. Blake turns Fate into Pixie. Interesting choice. I'm thinking that we make her mad about the only townsfolk that's left living, which is Bree, the juggler. Because what else can we do? Right? If we give her any dead townsfolk, then she instantly becomes that. Yeah, I wanted to look at that. I haven't looked at it yet.
He Lived with Me by Walter Szek, and he was a priest in back in the
Right, so she'll be
right
made Pixie, but
before-
what?
or
But,
right
but I'm
at,
thinking
World War II,
we'll have her
and
see.
he was assigned to Poland, I believe.
You start knowing
and,
one and play
it
character,
was his dream to go
townsfolk.
to Russia and minister there, and then World War II broke out, and he was actually forced there and lived there for for I don't
She
know,
got
for
pit-hagged,
decades.
she
I mean,
did.
he was declared dead, I guess, back in the Soviet Union and stuff like that. So it's just reading like his story, his testimony on how
you're
he
good. You're
kept
good.
the faith.
All right, let's tell her
in the middle of
that she gets
forced
another
labor
mad
and
ability.
Pretty much slavery was pretty intense. It's pretty intense. It's really good.
Can you give them
So,
as an in-play
I like
live
it.
character?
I've been
or-
liking it. I just started, so
I assume so, and then you would have to choose whether you think they.
I'm adding it to my list.
You would have to resolve it right away because they're dead.
Have you guys
Oh,
ever
when
read
they
the
die? I
short
suppose
story
technically
Something
they
Wicked
would
This Way
never
Comes?
die. Hi.
Hi.
You have been made the Pixie. This and I'm gonna read the Pixie ability to you. You are not mad about being the Pixie. You really are the Pixie. You start knowing one in play townsfolk. If you were mad that you were this character, you gained their ability when they die. So I'm going to tell you that the juggler is in play, and if you are mad about being the juggler and make up stories to convince the town that you are the juggler, then when whoever happens to be the juggler dies, you will become the actual juggler. Does that make sense?
But I really liked being the professor.
Actually, this is great news for you because you were a spent professor. You had no abilities left.
Make 'em want to fuck off,
So you get a new ability, and well, yeah. If you do break madness, then all that happens this time, you don't get executed. In this case, you just will never get the juggler ability. Does that make sense?
Never get the juggler. Okay.
So your choices are convince the town that you are the juggler, and then when the real or do your best to, and then when the real juggler dies, you will become the real juggler. Or you can just come out and say, guys, I am the Pixie, and I saw that the juggler is in play. It's up to you. Or, I mean, there's
Sounds
other
good.
options too, but those are the basic ones. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Great. Good luck.
I think so. Thanks.
A little snip screenshot of it, but Dad with the skull over his face. I don't know if you're doing it on
The
purpose.
pit-hag can make
Blind it on
outsiders,
purpose.
and in fact did once.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I
we do
for
that
sure did that
sometimes.
on purpose.
I was hoping you did. Wearing a little mask. Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine.
Oh no, literally no spoilers. But the synopsis page on Wikipedia for one of the books mentioned says the entire whole book at one point, and it's I need to get in and edit that. That's
Just
The
immediately
entire whole
spoiled.
book. Oh,
The entire whole book, huh?
If one were to take a trip to Ireland today, what's the best sights to see?
depends where in Ireland you go, but when Americans come over, they very often go everywhere. So,
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't know. It's always just wild to me when someone comes here and they're here for like a week or 8 days or whatever, and they're like,
Yeah, hello.
I'm going to go to
pods.
Galway tomorrow, and then I'm going to go to Antrim the next day, and what? And I'm like, whoa, buddy, I wouldn't go any of those places if I wasn't staying a few days. It's
I think
just,
it's because like Texas takes literally like 4 days to drive through.
yeah, yeah.
So like we're so used to traveling.
And this
Yes.
island is
I
like
recall them clarifying that they
6 or
could,
7
just nice
hours
to
by
see
4 hours across. Like that's
townsfolk.
yeah.
Like, other than like
I was
poppy
reading a
or
thing that
huntsman.
really
Yeah,
put in
I was a bit
perspective
surprised
how big
too.
the U.S. is in comparison. Somebody was like, "Oh, I feel bad. I wanted to go see my grandma, but she's like, at so spot." And someone did the math. They're like, "Dude, they're 50 minutes away. Most people drive 50 minutes to get to work. To get from the bottom of my state to the top of my state takes days. Go see your grandma."
Yeah.
Who do we want to
Yeah,
kill?
I mean that's kind of where I'm at. My grandparents are about 50 minutes drive away if I go at quiet times. They're over an hour if I go at like traffic times.
think we're
but
gonna kill
I would love to
Majora.
see them like once a week.
This will lock him in as
Ideally once a week. And yeah, that's I feel bad because I'm away now in the big smoke in the capital. And yeah.
Hmm. This is a hard one. Who do we choose to
there
kill?
Oh,
was-
that's tough.
It's only tough because
Yeah, well-
literally my little sister.
Not that
has the
anybody
busiest
could
schedule,
pick
so
him
it's
at
not
night
like I'm going and like,
and
oh
bring
well,
him
at least
back.
she'll visit them because she literally just does something every single day, and so I
Aw.
still have more time to visit them, even though I live totally in the wrong spot.
Yeah, we'll kill him.
So, but it's good to see them. And Grandpa turned 89 today, which was great.
Happy birthday to your
Happy
grandpa.
Yeah,
Happy birthday, Grandpa.
Dora's evil witchy
Yeah,
yes
and
makes me happy.
Gran turned 88 back in January, so.
Wow.
Wow.
But someone won't be turning 88, right?
That's right! Majora died at the young age of
Oh.
87. Poor thing.
I didn't have advanced knowledge of this. I just thought it was a good segue.
Thank you. That was
Yeah.
perfect.
Going
Someone
on.
had to die,
Good timing.
probably.
Take your time.
So I was gossip, by the way, and I gossiped Legion, and I gossiped Little Monster, and no one died of my gossips
So
as
it's a
far as I know.
vortox game.
Doesn't gossip
Yeah.
die during the night though? Or
Gossip causes a death during the night. They don't die themselves. It's a random person.
But that has me, because I'm very convinced about your juggle.
I've mostly bought that, but that's going to be a bluff for Poppy Grower. But Poppy Grower is a bluff for Big Bad, is how I'm playing it. So hopefully, towards the end, we will throw me under the bus as the Big Bad. Anyway, that's the current play.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe they'll
Okay.
clear that
okay.
up.
I've been trading, 3 for 3s with people, and pop.
GPS back, and he did not come back. So he's definitely evil. So
Okay.
I believe you as fortune teller, and I believe Bree is the juggler, and I believe Jacob is good as well.
Okay,
I've
so
now
she's
been made
not
a
engaging with.
pixie, and I know there's a juggler in play, which makes me think Bree is indeed the juggler.
Okay.
So I think because I have been made a different role, that means there has to be a pit-hag. So I think there is not a fearmonger. I think there was a cerenovus, a pit-hag, and then either a little monster or a vortox. I'm still not clear on which one it is.
That is a lot of info.
It is. I am so happy that I feel like I'm getting it, and if I'm not, I'm probably gonna cry at the end of this.
Oh no.
Because I
She's
felt
doing
like
really
this
good.
last week too. That I'm like, I got this.
Mm.
She
I
got a
never
lot of
know what's
attention
going
from the
on.
minions.
Will and then someone else.
Let's see what their
And
strategy
then
is. Hi,
you
buddy.
pick like the remaining couple people.
Okay.
We need a scratching post.
Actually, if you turn yourself into the al-hadikhia, yeah, he would probably kill Will and then one of the good
Fate
players.
is doing
and move
great.
it. Well, that would be fine.
She's making plays this game.
Yeah.
It's really cool to see.
Up to you.
I might
Or
do
he
that.
might
We'll
kill
see.
nobody.
We'll see what. Yeah, we'll see what happens this night.
Yeah, I'll leave it up to your discretion.
All right.
Okay, bye.
I think they're making a new big bad. Is that what they said?
I was doing some early bluffing as a noble, but that wasn't a noble, and I'm wondering if they're being
5 alive.
if the noble being drunk would appear even as the false half of savant information if there isn't a noble. Because
There's 3 people I don't have claims for yet, and they haven't spoken much in town, so it could be that one of them is a quiet noble.
yeah,
I think so.
So
Maybe. I'm not 100% sure on the abilities of Little Monster or Vortex, so that's where I'm like, but Majora is dead. So that
Yeah.
could mean he's a Vortox or he's not the big bad.
Mhm.
My eyes are kind of on Will and Majora.
Unless we have a goon, because I think that can make someone drunk. First way to choose you with their ability is drunk until dusk. But I don't know. But that seems like that would mean we either have a little monster game. I think.
Little Monster. Each night
Little
minions choose who
monster.
babysits.
Because we don't have Legion if
I haven't learned anything new.
Okay, just checking in. I was talking with AJ, and we were running a potential theory that I could be puzzle drunk.
Okay.
They don't
That's fair.
know.
We have heard 2 puzzlemaster claims.
Yeah, because
don't know they're
my
on the same
information. So
team.
I was balloonist. I got
You were balloonist.
GPS. I got U Knight 1, Yenza Knight 2, and Tyler Knight 3. So I'm thinking Tyler is minion, and I'm thinking it could be that you and Yenza are both townsfolk, because your information lines up, and
We couldn't
Yenza was
both be
killed
townsfolk.
for breaking Sari.
We couldn't.
If
both be
I'm
townsfolk.
puzzle drunk, you could be.
Oh, that's true. I wasn't even thinking about that.
GPS.
Yeah, so I'm leaning
is
toward
hard.
trusting both you and Yenza.
Okay.
He
I'm
plays
glad to
so
hear that.
different when he's evil.
Who do you?
But I'm looking at fate. No, I don't know.
Jacob
no, not
could be
fate.
the vote
So I'm
that
torn.
turns
if,
it for.
If Kevin's good. Sorry, you called me in. What's up? Hi. Sorry.
I don't trust Kevin, and
Okay.
at the moment I'm leaning towards trusting fate.
Okay.
But
Is
I
he
need to
switching
disclose
teams?
this. I need to disclose to someone. So I've given out that I am the puzzle master.
Mhm.
I am the poppy grower.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's
fucking want his
I've been
line
giving
so
out. I was giving
much.
out juggler and puzzle master and gambler at the beginning. Then gambler was off the table. So I was sticking with juggler. Then Bree took juggler. So I was left with puzzle master. But that
Let him
additional outsider thing.
But she has seemed to be gossip constantly.
Yeah.
We should
Yeah,
ask
he's been doing a lot of
about
work. If evil
cerenovus.
wins, I still don't quite see how it's going to happen.
I just think with the
I don't know if he's
'cause
technically
the fortune
most
teller, yes,
responsible,
between,
but
GPS and you will. What that was
He's
the night
doing
before
so
we
much
executed GPS,
mayhem.
wasn't it?
It wasn't revealed until after GPS was killed,
Yeah.
but I think so.
interesting.
So which kind of means that it can't have been a yes. on
evil needs to give him
GPS
the little
for
monster.
actually
That would be
holding the
really
monster on
good.
that day.
But they don't seem to realize that they could do that. Like, that was the setup that I
But I
wanted. A
think
politician
the,
and little monster. Definitely playing very hard for them.
Makes
Yeah, and that's
sense.
what makes it fudgy. Because rules as written, it says most responsible,
We're
but
so
I think
early.
I'm going to give it to him.
Yeah. Never mind.
GPS should know.
Dadgummit, I've been wanting to talk to
Am I
Faith
still connected?
forever.
I keep forgetting to put labels on people.
Well,
How
that.
dare you put a
I
label
call
on
Fate
me?
next,
Yeah,
okay?
I
call
don't
Fate
fit
next.
your boxes, Jacob.
Fate got made cerenovus mad, so that doesn't make sense. There's a good chance. I think we're looking at Will and Blake because it wouldn't be normal for the minions to attack one of their own. Because she was made cerenovus mad, I kind of trust her a bit on that. I think that we have a little monster game, and I think that either Blake or Will are babysitting tonight.
Nominations are
so
open.
you think that Jacob
Never
is the
babysitted a day in my
puzzle
life.
master?
Yes, for sure. 100%.
Okay. So who's drunk then?
I think I might be.
Oh yeah, Medora, do you want to share your information if you have any?
Yeah, so I was balloonist. I was killed night 4. Night 1 was GPS. Night 2 was Yenza. Night 3 was Tyler. GPS's information fits. Yenza was killed for breaking madness, so I think Yenza is pretty much confirmed. Tyler, I think, is pretty much confirmed for his role. And I think GPS's information fits. He's reading really socially good this game, which is abnormal for him, at least in my interactions with him.
I'm good every game.
Pretty sure he's evil.
You said it was Yenza first day, and then GPS, and then Tyler?
GPS, then Yenza, then Tyler. And I'm thinking GPS and you are both town.
No, GPS and Yenza are conflicting on whether it's Little Monster or Vortox based on
He's
their
saying that
information.
he's puzzle drunk.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm puzzle drunk.
So one of them is good and one of them is evil. That was my point.
Not if he's
Which
puzzle
would mean
drunk.
that you haven't.
If I'm
he's
puzzle
drunk,
drunk,
it could be
all of my
anything.
information could be garbage.
He's saying that doesn't
Have you
line
guessed
up
yet?
because he thinks he's puzzle drunk.
Yeah,
Jacob, have you
because I
guessed
haven't
yet?
heard anyone
I think
else
that
whose
regardless
information
of
is like.
Medora's information, and
Okay.
therefore I think that he is.
I have
not
some
drunk.
information.
Yeah.
So, I am not the puzzle master. I was made mad by a cerenovus, and I was the professor. My role has changed from a pit-hag. Thank you. I am a spent professor, and I tried to bring GPS back, and he did not come back alive.
Yeah, I think GPS was an actual legitimate minion.
Mm.
I think so. It was brought up when the night that I gossiped Little Monster. I believe was it. AJ, did you die the first or the second night?
Well,
Technically, he
second
died
night.
the second night.
Yeah, but that's the first night that deaths happen.
Right.
Yeah.
I
Trying
think
to
the
think.
So,
juggler
Yenza,
might
did
have
you
been
gossip?
the drunk.
Did you gossip Little Monster on the first day? That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
earlier.
So second day with Little Monster. Who died the second night? The third night. Anyways, sorry, that doesn't matter. What we were thinking
AJ?
is because for Little Monster, somebody has to die. Somebody said something along the lines, a
That was
player
Dad died night
this
3.
night. Right. So that doesn't mean that the Little Monster killed someone. It's just right, Peter, if you want to jump in for rules clarification, but it just means a player. It just says a player dies, and so if the gossip killed somebody, if my gossip killed Dad because I said it was a Little Monster game, then that satisfies the need for a death, and so Peter could have hidden the Little Monster play with my gossip death. I think that GPS. I think Dad, when he said yes to GPS, either for his fortune teller for Will and GPS, either GPS was babysitting or Will might have been babysitting.
I think, and then we also have Dad's information. He was the fortune teller. He did me and Jacob the first night got 0, and then GPS and Will and got 1. So we can assume that if he wasn't drunk, GPS was the big bad. So I think we should nominate young Blake.
Wait.
Young Blake. So I think that we have all minions. We don't have a big bad on this script. So sort of everyone is a minion, but we need to get our minions out because they're gonna keep handing the baby off to the other.
Our nominations up there?
Yes.
Fate nominates Will.
Fate nominates Will. Tell us about
Okay,
it.
Fate. I've been trying to talk to you this entire time. And
Well, I
the
obviously don't
first
wanna
words you say to me is nominating me. Okay.
Well, here's why. Okay, so my information was that I am the professor, and I tried to bring GPS back after we executed him, and I wrote down everyone's names who did not vote for GPS, and you have been very, very much defending GPS over and over and over again, and that
You didn't
kind of
defend
struck me as
GPS. I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
no wonder I don't want to talk to you.
The sass. Sassafras.
So it was Will, Young Blake, and Majora. So I think I'm with Yes on this. I think we should get rid of Young Blake and Will because Majora was my other person. Majora's already dead, so I think we should get rid of these two who we're with GPS. I think sussy pants.
Wow.
Sussy pants.
Sussy.
Will, your response.
Well, first of all, how dare you? Second of all, I don't recall defending GPS at all. Actually, I think I voted on him once on one occasion. So I have no idea about defending GPS. Let's see. Third of all, yeah, I guess I mean if the town decides to eliminate me, that's fine. I just for me, I'm still trying to figure out how you guys are coming to these conclusions. But
Will,
again,
you
if
have
I
to
die,
understand.
Hold on. Let him finish. Let him cook.
yeah, like I said, if I die, it's not gonna make much of a difference. So let's just But
So, Will, you have to understand that despite being good, like over 95% of my games, my name is Mud. So any even implied association with me means that you're evil.
Well, that's just not
Gotcha.
100%
That is true.
true.
Gotcha.
Well, it's
Gotcha.
nothing personal. I feel like you're
But
really
I'm,
nice.
I'm sitting here in between the two most sus people in this freaking game. Okay, GPS and Yenza.
It's
Did you
contagious.
hear that?
GPS and Yenza. So I mean, I'm doomed to begin with, honestly. And you know why? And you know what happened? I deliberately picked the spot because to be near the two, and I just didn't think the consequences until afterwards. So I just yeah. So anyways, yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Can I say who's all gonna vote? So I need to know whether or not I'm gonna use a ghost vote. I'd rather
Yeah.
not, but can I get some hands? Show of hands, please.
Because we potentially have 2 minions still alive.
I
so they all
clearly
vote.
shouldn't vote.
those
for-
who are going
for
to
or
vote,
against, so.
Can
Do you
you,
want me to use
I'm,
my
I'm
ghost
like
vote on
right
this?
here. I need to do this
I'll
now.
vote.
So
I
thank you.
don't know about.
Young Blake is not voting.
Okay.
Jacob, come on. I
Now
made a
this is a bit
case.
too
Just
many
because
votes.
I've lied to you in the past.
No,
Come on.
So we need more votes than less votes. So more than 3 is good, especially because people can put their hands down. So if you're willing to vote, you can do more than 1 vote, right? If you're willing to vote, please vote.
Okay.
Can I just point out that with Dad's information of a yes between GPS and Will, the night before we executed GPS, if that yes was off GPS, then we should have won.
But couldn't it be a yes for
Oh
both?
yeah, because that would be a demon.
So
Oh.
it could be a red herring, or it could be
Oh
Will's whole.
yeah.
It would be one or the other.
Well, no. So if he was babysitting on the night that he got a yes, either him or Will could have been babysitting.
But no, it couldn't have been GPS babysitting because
Why
we
not?
executed him. We executed him that day.
That would have been nice. That would-
Dad picked me on night 2, not on
Yeah.
night 3.
Uh-huh.
Night 3, he died.
Yeah, I didn't pick anyone night 3.
So does the little monster that counts as the demon?
Yes. If the minion is holding the token, then that minion, for all intents and purposes, counts as the big bad.
Jacob.
So long as they are holding the little monster token.
Correct.
Jacob, you said you don't feel good about this. Do you want to explain why?
Just that I'm not 100% convinced by the math, but if people want me to vote on it, I will. Yeah, and I did buy the talking to GPS gets you sus because I got challenged on the amount of whispers that I was doing to GPS earlier in the game. So, but
right.
I'll vote if people think that it's worth voting on.
Because I think that it's between Will and young Blake, and I think what we're trying to do is get Will out first and then young Blake out tomorrow.
All right, I'm gonna run the votes.
I think you shouldn't vote Yenza just to not waste a dead vote.
I'm worried about this getting overturned, though. But yeah, okay.
3 votes will put Will on the
It's a
block.
suggestion,
no.
so if you really want to.
Ghost vote.
Well, if evil were to overturn it, they'd reveal everyone, and you'd know who to kill for little monster. So.
2.
Jacob.
Fudge.
2
Sussy
is
man.
Jacob
not
next.
enough.
Sussy pan.
Whoa.
Jacob,
Any
Will
other
was holding the
nominations?
monster and it's Jacob.
Okay.
Fudge.
Bree nominates young Blake.
Bree nominates young Blake. Tell us about it.
we probably should try to execute someone because we know we have like probably two minions alive, so might as well get
I
someone
think
out.
3. I think Jacob's our other minion.
Jacob, will you vote for this?
I'll
I see a
vote for
reason
this to
for
get rid of
Jacob
a
to
minion.
not be the minion.
Do you think I'll vote for this?
Oh no.
Will, are you willing to vote for this? Will you? Because it's not you. It's not you. It's young Blake. You didn't do anything wrong. Will you vote for this?
I didn't do anything wrong.
Hold on. Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm being sloppy. Blake, the floor is yours. Would you like to make a response?
Yeah, thank you so much. I would have to say, Bree, ouch, our friendship.
Sorry.
Secondly, I mean, I haven't done anything wrong. I'm still actually kind of confused. I feel like that there is a chance that this could still be a Vortox game, unless you guys could clear that up for me, and I just might have missed that part, considering I'm not sure how any of the information is still. We have confidence in it.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. I'm not sure. I'm definitely not a good kill, for sure.
Well, we think it's a little monster game because we have a fearmonger definitely, and Fate says that there is a cerenovus and a pit-hag, and that would be a little monster adds a minion to the game.
Interesting. Okay. And what exactly does pit-hag do?
Pit-hag chooses a player and a character to become a role that's not in play, and I'm no longer the professor. I'm now the pixie. Therefore, pit-hag.
Oh, wow. You got
Interesting.
targeted.
Love it.
What was as a pixie? What did you learn?
I
no,
learned
you
that there
didn't.
was yeah, I did
Sorry.
learn something.
Okay, sorry. What did you learn?
Either way, information is good because you all know that I don't know what I'm doing. So the fact that I have information is usually a
Sorry,
good thing.
Peter.
That's fine. Running the votes. 3 votes will put Blake on the block. One.
Okay. Oh shoot.
Oh,
Jacob.
Tyler, maybe. Tyler.
Jacob, Will, and young Blake.
Majora?
It's Jacob, Will, and young Blake.
Oh, Jacob.
3 is enough, and Blake is on the block. Any other nominations?
I am also confused.
I'm confused.
Who's an outsider?
So Will didn't vote for Blake, and Blake didn't vote for Will, and Jacob didn't.
Yeah,
vote
and
for
also
any of them.
Jacob. Jacob keeps putting his hand down and putting it down.
Putting
Let's
it up
get
and
Blake
putting it
out,
down.
and then tomorrow it's
Jacob,
between
who would
Jacob
you
and
like to
Will.
nominate?
Jacob, can we talk tomorrow?
Sure, anyone's welcome to talk to me tomorrow.
Yeah,
Blake nominates
we
Jacob.
have a very specific discussion.
Blake
on
nominates
type.
Jacob. Tell us about it.
I mean, like I said, I'm not a good kill. I have reason to believe at this point in time that it's kind of sus that Jacob is not voting for Will. I think you guys have good suspicion as to Will. I think we actually have it. It's Jacob, GPS, and Will. And it's weird to me that he keeps not, he put his hand up and then he put his hand down when it came to Will. Me, I feel like he's just doing it to continue a bit, but I feel like that was his show to let us know that he is one of the minions in question. If we're believing that this is a little monster, and that would be 3 right there. Boom, boom, boom.
Jacob,
Can
your
I
response.
jump in with? Can I add one
Yeah.
piece of relevant info?
Afterwards, after Jake. Well, okay,
No, you
sure.
can add.
Okay, so I'm the balloonist, and my ability, it's not like the huntsman. My ability guarantees that there is an extra outsider in play. And I have heard exactly 2 outsider claims, no more. So yes, Jacob's voting is super sus. But there's got to be a second outsider. And Jacob's
Jacob is
the only
goon or
claim I have as a
politician.
second.
Yeah,
He's
that
goon
is
or
true.
politician, and he's been targeted as goon if he was goon.
Okay.
There's also mezepheles on the script, and I'm not convinced
Or
of pit-hag.
It can't be mezepheles, though, I think, because we've heard too many minions besides mezepheles.
We've heard too many
We've
weird
heard
words.
fearmonger, cerenovus, and pit-hag. And that would be all 3 outsiders.
I mean, we've got
Minions,
one.
but yeah.
We've got one person claiming
Sorry, thank you.
pit-hag.
Yeah,
We've
I
got
guess-
one person claiming pit-hag. The pit-hag is on the script. And yep, could be. I just want to. It's not sort of. We've not had widespread changes.
Because if Jacob
Okay.
was a politician and he was a good politician, he didn't vote to kill young Blake or Will, then
Right.
that could be
So
an
the
even
thing
win.
is, just keeping. So he could be politician and trying to throw this because he's like numbers are not in our favor. I switch sides. So we could still be looking at Will and young Blake being our minions, but Jacob's still throwing himself in here to both Fate and Bree because you're the only ones really. I guess we have dead votes too if anyone is willing to do that. But you guys need to keep in mind we've got 3 alive people who are voting for this. They're going to tie, which means we have no deaths, which means we're in a bad place tomorrow. So those who
true.
can vote,
I honestly
think I used
don't
mine
trust
already.
Jacob. I
Okay,
honestly don't
good,
trust Jacob
cool.
to keep his
think
hand
Evil's
up.
already
you know
won.
what I'm
Everyone
saying?
else who has a vote, please watch what are happening to the numbers as it's coming towards you, and let's make sure that we don't tie this. Either get below or don't tie this. I don't have a vote, so I have no way to be this, but be on the lookout. See what's happening, please.
Jacob, did you want the floor?
Oh, buddy, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
No, I mean, this was
Wow.
really entertaining. I just wanted to see how long we could go without a defense. Because I'm an agent of chaos, and maybe I'm the vortox, and maybe I'm babysitting, and maybe I'm the poppy grower, and maybe I'm the puzzle master. It's just a fun old world out here, and I love y'all a lot.
Are you babysitting? This is imagine me pointing a light into his face. I'm the bad cop in this situation. Are you babysitting?
I plead the fifth.
Oh,
Is that the
man.
correct American legal lingo? Yeah.
Hey.
Yes.
It is.
Yeah, you got it.
Great.
That is a
All
Miranda,
right.
right?
Running the votes. 3 will tie. 4 will put on the block.
I'm confused.
I also am confused.
1.
So Jacob's obviously gonna put his
2.
hand down to tie. Okay.
3,
Okay, Bree, keep it up.
4, 5 is enough.
Obviously, this is bad, but I don't think it's game
It is.
ending.
Did I forget to claim goblin? Oh no, never mind.
I
The
don't
ATS
think this
goblin.
can be game ending, but
Yeah, I don't.
yes.
Any other nominations today? I think Jacob and Will technically still can nominate.
Well, besides pit-hag.
Close
the
enough.
extra
staying
So-
clear.
Tomorrow when we nominate, whichever one of the minions we choose, everyone has to choose that one, even if you're not sure, because otherwise they're just gonna tie it and there's no way we can win. It's a 50-50, we have to choose one. Sorry, I cut you off.
Jacob is executed and dies, and everyone goes to sleep.
Also, evil
This is
Flo,
an
I
outrage.
love you.
How
Good
are you?
job. This is crazy close.
If
but-
Jacob and an
There's
evil
too
doesn't
many
die here,
ways
it's little
to make
monster for
evil
balance.
in
One
this
of them
script.
might die during the night anyways.
Yeah.
This is a scandal.
Yeah,
For pit-hag to
Jacob, I'm
exist, at
so
least.
mad at you. Scandalous.
The trouble is both Bree
Hey,
and
It's an outrage.
Fate
It's
are
unfair.
Bree and Fate are both very cleared, very much cleared. So it would be extremely punishing to evil team. Let's see what. Yeah, redeemed by Adonai. Yeah, welcome. Yeah, it's a lot like Salem, but with voice chat. Yep. I haven't played Salem, but I've heard that comparison. He can make a choice. Welcome, bud. Welcome. Yeah, Fate came out as Pixie really hard. But I don't think she would get a chance to become juggler anyways. I mean, to use her ability anyways. Yeah, it was a smart play. I think that was better than bringing confusion to town. I don't think we can kill either evil player. I think town has
We're
it.
also quiet.
Yeah, I'm thinking at this point.
I'm scheming
Yeah,
get the point. I
and
don't
coming up
trust
with
anyone now.
machinations.
Oh,
Jacob, I'm mad at
That I'm on
you.
the evil team or the good team like 9 times in a row.
I also don't know what's going on.
I'm just hoping it's not a Legion game.
This is also a weird game for me because 2 of the 4 people who are left alive I have never spoken to all game.
Keeping both evil life won't skew numbers with ghosts versus the evil team.
Classic little clock.
It would give them
I'm
an
sorry.
edge.
No, it's all good. Part of that's my bad. I've been speaking to like everyone I've spoken to twice, and I should have been
Yeah.
more like on the go about getting tokens from everyone like I normally am.
Yeah.
Hi. Arbitrary means I get to entirely decide who dies, how many people die. Could be 0, could be 1, could be 2, could be 3, could be 4. I mean, could be anything.
I was just trying to end game it, but at this point, I don't know.
We're going into
Yeah.
the final day, almost for sure. Almost for sure.
Okay, I put it in your hands to end it on a good note for us.
Okay. Wait. So what's your choice?
Me for the
Al-hadikhia. Perfect.
Yeah, Alibaba.
All right. Great. Thank you much.
In my country, we call that a cockamillish.
What does that mean?
A gunslinger?
No, an alchemist.
He made himself mad as the general.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Do you guys actually have a word that puts all of that together?
Actually, it means sweet cake, but never mind.
I like that even more.
If only
It's
TC were
also
here.
it's a well-known. Yeah, I should actually call him that. But
little monster
it's
is-
a word that you always learn.
Wait, the little monster is still in play. It does change things. So here's the thing. I still need to ask them what they want to do with the little monster because he is technically still in play. Right? The al-hadikhia will not be able to kill tonight because deaths are arbitrary. Although it does act after the pit-hag. This is a weird edge case. Super weird edge case. I think technically... So here's the thing. Technically, I would have to choose... I think as storyteller, you can kill little monster whenever. Yeah, we could say we're just killing the little monster. I think you ask who has little monster still, because technically deaths are arbitrary, so the little monster holder doesn't necessarily die. Yes, but the trouble is, if they choose to put the little monster over here on Will, then I will have to kill Will, because otherwise we will have 2 big bads in play. And then I don't think we wake up al-hadikhia, because deaths are arbitrary. Can you look up the... If they choose anyone but Blake, the normal behavior would be to kill Blake or the new holder. Yeah. One person? They're choosing Will? If the new demon is made and one of the 2 is an al-hadikhia, you don't immediately choose to kill the al-hadikhia before they wake. You can wake the al-hadikhia, take their choices, and do the normal announcement choice process, but can choose to kill or protect anyone throughout the process using the pit-hag ability. Note that it's generally a good idea to kill the al-hadikhia if they or a second demon in an al-hadikhia game are created by the pit-hag. as otherwise they can resurrect the other demon relatively and have 2 living demons. So we can wake them up for the al-hadikhia and then just choose who we want to kill. So they chose Will. There can be good demons, yes. Hello, Cynic, by the way.
I gotta wear a prosthetic, or they were in the hospital for a lot. That makes me anxious about
Let me
riding
read
my
that.
bike, but that just makes me remember to always look, double check, shoulder check, watch out for everybody on the road. I tend to treat the road like I'm the only person with a brain.
Defensive driving.
Exactly. Always
It
make sure
kind
I
of
got
reminds
my
me of those.
routes.
It kind of reminds me of those videos that they'd show, like the smoking advertisements, where they'd show someone
Oh yeah, because
who had very severe lung disease, and they had like they have to breathe in like a hole from their throat.
Yeah.
But they showed like kids to like, don't smoke or you could end up like this.
Yes, it's very much like that. Just ramped up to 10.
This will be a great
ramped up to
recap.
25.
I had a job once.
Hello.
Hi, you need to choose 3 names of the al-hadikhia.
Okay. Well, the only 3 names that does it have to be alive characters, or each night
choose 3 players. All players learn who. Does not say alive. It also does not say 3 different players, so you can choose the same player multiple times, hypothetically. But yes, choose 3 players.
I'm gonna try to big brain this, and I'm gonna go.
Deaths are still arbitrary tonight, by the way.
Oh man, so okay.
So it'll
I
be
choose
announced.
myself, then, yeah. What would be announced?
So everyone is going to learn one by one the 3 names that you choose, and I'm going to ask each of these players if they want to live or die, and then I will arbitrarily make decisions afterwards.
Okay. Let's do it. Only makes sense, so we can try to take the blame off. Do I still have Little Monster, by the way?
No, the 3 of you voted on Will.
Okay, so Will has Little Monster. Okay. Oh man. Okay. All right. So if he's got Little Monster, let's get stuff off of me. Let's do Bree, Will, and Fate.
Bree, Will, Fate.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And I know I'm Brazilian, and I said soccer, but it's just to avoid. I'm done.
I have
having
an
football,
announcement.
Soccer. Uh-oh.
Wait.
I have an announcement. AJ is AJ.
Yes. Hello.
Oh, okay. You just have it just says you're still connecting to voice chat, but fine. All right. The al-hadikhia has chosen 3 names, and nobody can say anything until this is resolved. I will inform the players one by one that they have been chosen, and they will each individually choose if they want to live or die. The first name is Bree. No one say anything until this is resolved, please. The second name is Will.
What was the first name?
The first name was Bree.
It was Bree.
Oh.
No whispers at chat, or no whispers too, right, Peter?
Yeah, no whispers, please. Excellent. And the final name is Fate.
Wait, what was the first name?
Bree, then
Bree.
Will, and now Fate. Alright, you guys can all talk again.
Oh,
All right. So I saw some
Oh
Nike
my
shoes. Who's got Nike shoes on?
I think I have.
Someone
both.
wasn't closing their eyes.
Oh, but my head was down. It just so happened that my arm was off.
Yeah,
my
they
desk.
do, so I think we kill Blake and keep Will alive and let the three of them sort it out. Because we can't have two big bads or else it's game over for a good team. Yeah, I don't know if he threw. It would have been interesting if he had made a resurrection play. But yeah, that was difficult.
interesting.
What don't you
Tell us
have?
more.
Listen, I'm sharing an office. Give me a break.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Good morning! In the night, young Blake died.
Leg ass.
What?
Talk about it.
Okay, I said that I wanted to live.
Well, first off, if it was a pit-hag change, so deaths are arbitrary. So
Oh.
all
What does
of
that mean?
was
Right.
theatre.
What? It,
So because pit-hag created another demon,
Oh.
the deaths are arbitrary. So
didn't
Pitoni
matter.
chose Blake.
But pit-hag acts
randomness
before
or-
the big bads.
Yeah.
But you're right. That's arbitrary. That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got all
Wow.
about theatre because the big
Hey,
bad then
wanna
acted.
talk?
But then
No, I'm good.
Fate, want to
Okay.
talk?
Wait, who's
Because my 3 for 3 backed me down into puzzlemaster, and then I began
Yeah.
to share. I shared with Jens and Fate that I was the poppy grower.
If he had made a resurrection play, things would have
and,
gone differently.
Then things kind of went topsy turvy.
Yeah. He could have resurrected
yeah,
Majora and
I-
GPS.
I don't trust GPS. And
and Jago.
did trust Fate. That's kind of where I'm at. Where are you at, buddy?
Okay, I'm
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I'm
be
kind
happy
of
to.
confused as well. I'm just gonna come out and say I'm evil. I don't know who my evil team is, so if you're evil, I would like guidance on that.
You're evil.
Yeah, I was turned into the goon, and then I was made evil, and I died at night.
Oh. That's a wild play. Well,
So I was
you know what?
I was bluffing that I kept getting information, trying to hope that I would get turned evil, and I
This is
did.
So I'm going to share a tiny bit with you right now. I'm not going to share it all because it would be wild too, because this could be an insane bluff by you. I am actually the politician, and I have been this whole time. And I just threw my lot in entirely with the evil team from the get-go. And I have been doing as much as I can for them from the beginning. Yeah, that's about
Gotcha.
all I
That's-
can share with you.
That's why I started to defend GPS. Because I was trying to make it look like a Vortox game, and I only got 2 nights of information because I was turned into a goon on the 3rd night.
All right, let's bring everyone back.
oh, you. Okay, sorry.
It was light.
Tony, that's a nice jacket, man.
I
I wish I could know if Blake was evil, but
Very nice.
Got it. We're good.
I guess voting patterns. I wasn't thinking about that.
The possum summons the town to meet
Sorry.
and says that nominations are open. With, I guess Jacob and GPS won't be here for that. But nominations are indeed open.
Fate nominates Will.
It's your own fault.
Fate nominates Will. Tell us about it.
I
He was
believe
going to follow
he
your
is-
voting pattern. Hello? How much of what I said was audible?
Hi, welcome back.
We heard you say follow voting pattern, but that was it.
Cool.
I love following voting patterns.
Wow.
My favorite thing.
Yeah, that was nice.
So
I
yeah,
love patterns.
who could be working with who? Who?
All right,
who knows?
Fate is making a case. Go ahead, Fate.
So we said before how we believed one of the minions could have been young Blake or Will. Young Blake is dead. Game's still not ended yet, so I think safe bet, kill Will. Yes.
Will,
Yes.
your response.
Do it. Just do it.
Just
Playing
do it.
Goblin?
Goblin?
Just do it.
All right. 2 votes will put Will on the block.
The Majora and AJ, if you can vote.
One.
I don't.
Yeah, we
I don't like
two.
that
I think it's
Jacob
too
is
late.
letting
Yeah,
us
yeah,
go for
keep
this.
flooding it. It's okay.
Three.
Keep flooding it.
4.
No,
Oh,
I
Jacob.
say
Jacob
that
again.
because-
5 is
Why
enough.
would you vote on that?
I just have a question for Fate.
Yes.
Like you're claiming Pixie, right?
I was told that I was Pixie by a pit-hag. Yes.
Okay.
Will, can you nominate either Fate or Bree, please? Will?
Yeah. I'm trying to decide which one.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Well, Will nominates Fate because she didn't want to talk to me.
Will nominates
Wow.
Fate.
Take it
Tell us
personally,
about
why
it.
don't you?
I just think Fate changed her story up way too much. Her first comment at the beginning of the game basically made her mad. She basically claimed that she was mad, and I was just a little confused about that. And she's gone through like 3 or 4 different roles this entire game, and so I'm a little suspect. So.
Fate, your response.
I also.
Yep. Okay. So, how my roles went, let me just go ahead and explain. So I started out as the professor, and I didn't use my ability the first couple nights, and then I was made mad that I had to claim puzzlemaker. I misunderstood, and I immediately came into the crowd and yelled, "I'm mad, I'm the puzzlemaker," because I misunderstood that I'm not supposed to be doing that, because I read things and I take them in a very different way when I read things. So I was explained, I was taught the error of my ways, I was lectured, I'm good. And after I was no longer mad, I used my professor ability to try to bring back GPS. GPS did not come back. Therefore, he was evil. After we had executed him. Then, like a night later, Peter came to me and told me that I was now the pixie, explained to me in detail what the pixie does, so I don't misunderstand, because again, I misunderstand things a lot.
If I can just add quick pertinent, Blake and Will, can you guys please raise your hands?
They don't have to if they don't want to.
Well, yeah, I mean, I was
they
going to raise
can.
my hand regardless because
No,
I
no,
was.
no, just raise your hand now.
This
really
is why we
hard.
needed you to vote, AJ.
No, I was gonna
Yeah.
raise my hand anyway. So yeah,
This is why I said
nominated.
to
Majora?
All right,
Majora?
Peter, I think we're ready.
Jacob told me that he
Jacob,
was
can you
poppy
put your
grower,
hand down?
and that Fate tried to get him executed right after he told that.
I
And,
did not!
All right,
Do
I'm
it,
going to
we
run the
win.
votes.
Jacob,
5
But
will
you're
tie.
a
Hand up.
politician, then we can still win for
Be a
good.
politician.
Blake, put your hand up.
Help
Five.
good, be a good
I
politician.
like
was-
my
5 will tie.
Blake,
6 will
please
put
put your
on the
hand
block.
Majora.
Running the
Blake.
votes.
No, Majora.
I'm disappointed.
I think this is a big brain play by Fate.
I don't have big brain!
One.
Why do
I
you
think
I would
Fate
do
has
two,
a big
You don't
brain.
have to keep bluffing.
I do not have a big
Like,
brain!
We don't
I'm
have,
Three,
we don't have to
Three,
keep up with your
four,
pretensions
This is
here.
why I hate math.
5
This is why.
ties. No one is on the block.
Oh no.
There's
Uh,
too many.
I'm actually
anything-
you guys think I'm
anything-
smarter than I am.
Anything else would be formalities. I would like to offer my no one dies during the night. Everyone will go to sleep and somebody else will die. And I would like to offer my sincere congratulations to the evil team. What a game!
Oh man,
I thought I messed up.
I really hope.
The great reveal. All right, sweet.
This is the last time I'm coming to these things.
Holy moly cannoli!
Wow.
So a lot happened that game. So first, the most straightforward thing is Tyler was your damsel who got himself killed on the first day, which was very convenient, especially since I did not put a huntsman in. So that was very quick thinking. On the first night, AJ gambled GPS as the savant and died. Could have been from the big bad, but it was in fact a death to himself, and that also satisfied the little monster, which was what we were playing with. GPS was evil. Congratulations, GPS. He was the fearmonger the whole time.
GPS, how could you?
What a good pick from Bree.
We had
nice.
Fate had quite a journey. She started off as the professor, was made mad as the puzzlemaster, eventually ended up as the pixie that could have been mad about the juggler, but came out as pixie. So she got targeted by both the cerenovus and the pit-hag. What a time to be alive. Yenza was the gossip. Her gossip that it was a little monster game was in fact true, and that killed Dad. That also satisfied the little monster death, and so I didn't kill anybody else that night, although I could have. I decided not to. So that's what happened there. Will was the cerenovus who ended the game with the little monster in his hands and survived. Blake was the pit-hag most of the game. On the final day, we had some charades where he was the al-hadikhia. We went around the circle. He could have, by the way, potentially resurrected people in that moment if he had chosen some dead players, but did not. Majora started off as the balloonist. That is why we had multiple outsiders, although we haven't revealed that. But then he was pit-hagged into the goon. And then targeted by Will the following night, which made him evil, and then died to the little monster immediately. Bree was the juggler who got a 1 on GPS as the fearmonger, and that got a lot of work out of that single number. I thought that was going to be throwaway information, but well done, town. Finally, we had we had Jacob, who was the politician turned evil, because. And you do win with the evil team because multiple times you had the big bad about to be executed, and Jacob didn't want to vote, didn't want to take the easy win with the good team, but had many stories throughout the game.
This
and did
could
a
have
great
gone
job.
very differently if I wasn't sitting next to GPS. Is all I'm gonna say.
First night, I was like, "Hey, what outsider are you, by the way? Who's like the politician?" I was like, "How'd you like to win with